Okay, so we'll continue. I think I'm in spring. I think we're making spring animals. Maybe. It's been so long since I played, I don't remember. Okay, we are in spring. We have a lot of animals. Okay, I was very excited because I got some spring animals, apparently. We have spring, we have sprung. We have sprung. I'm so stupid when it comes to naming. We have cell. We have spring. Spring. Asriel we already had. We have sprang. Wait, did I already have sprang? Do we have 2 sprang? We have spring sprung. Sprung. Sprang and sprang. Okay, we have all of them. We have one for every vowel. That's great. That works well. I forgot I changed my cat to a dog. We have dog. Good puppy. What is my dog called? Celeste. My dog is called Celeste. She's pretty, like, not quite a Dalmatian, but as close to a Dalmatian as I could get. You'll have to bear with me while I remember how to play the game. It's been a while. It's also doing that really fun thing where I use a controller, but the cursor is on the screen. I hate it when that happens. But, like, I can kind of fix it, but then it's probably just gonna happen again. Okay. My beans! Actually, they're peas. They're snow peas. Because in the greenhouses, you can have stuff from every season. So I have 4 greenhouses on this side of my map right now. I have a spring one, a summer one, a fall one, and a winter one, and I made little signs so I can see what's inside them. I put the regrowing crops in them because then I just have to check, well, I check daily so they get watered. But then I get the fruit like every 5 days, I think it is. And then I don't have to constantly replant stuff. So spring is strawberries, summer is tea, fall is cranberries, and winter is snow peas. And then, on this side of my map, I have a big greenhouse, and at the moment it just has the temple flowers, because they're, like, rare. But, I also... I don't want to do that, I wanted to pause. You can get magic seeds. A magic seed. Who knows what will grow when you plant it. I'm gonna see if I can make my cursor work again too. And then you can get like potions and stuff with them. So I like to just like wait until I have a stash of the magic seeds because they don't regrow. So I have to wait till I get a stash of them, and at the moment I've got 50. So I have quite a lot. And then I keep my excess stuff in here. And then at the end of seasons, I usually sell my stuff at the end of a season as opposed to like throughout a season. But maybe I'll change that at some point. And then my animals automatically get petted because I have like an auto petter. I could also pet them if I wanted to. But my auto petter also does that for me. And then there's my little spring cow. So we need a spring horse. I guess we could try and breed the animals now. So 2 and 2. Although we don't really need... The horses are called Bob and Fanny as well, because Fanny's your aunt and Bob's your uncle. Thank you, Neon, for that. We don't need another seasonal cow. Really. Like, we don't necessarily need 2 spring cows. And there's no guarantee I'll get another spring cow if I breed the winter cows. Because, like, 2 seasonal animals don't necessarily guarantee that you get a seasonal animal. Okay, all of my hay is in the other one. Good to know. I need more hay in this one. Okay, we don't actually need to breed them because we have both of the seasonal variants for them. Oh, no, I need to put the hay away. I've forgotten my routine. My routine usually is let the animals out. Reasonably early in the day. Okay, we have the Cappy as well, so we don't need to breed another Cappy necessarily. We could. Is this like Stardew? Kind of. It's like a farming game, and it's kind of like Stardew, but the art style is like, kind of 90s anime inspired. But like, it's like Stardew in that it's a farming game and there's villagers that you can talk to and romance and stuff. But it's also still in early access, so we don't actually have like the marriage yet, but you can romance people. And they're adding a new marriage candidate in the next update, which is like early next year. Are you a chicken or are you a duck? Chicken. Good. Okay, so I do have spring variants of everything, I think. Because I have Asriel's the duck. We have chicken, duck. We have owl. It's just horse we don't have. And then we have Cappy, and I already have a bunny. And then we have alpaca and sheep. So I actually don't need to breed the spring variants right now. We're gonna let them out for fresh air. I need some fresh air. I don't remember what goes in what chest now. Oh god. That's my animal one. So that's fine. There's nothing else out here that I need to put in chests. That had nothing as well. Okay. Okay, we have so many of the temple flowers now, actually. I could probably start getting rid of some of them. I don't think we need that many. We'll keep 100. I like to hoard stuff, as you can probably tell. I did have a lot more milk and golden milk, but I used a lot of it in recipes, so now I don't have quite as much. I have a lot of eggs, though. And then, is it this chest? Yeah. I want to get like 100 cherries and 100 lemons. We don't quite have that many. Yeah, like it's similar to Stardew, but it's not Stardew. I actually, at the moment, I feel like I prefer it to Stardew. I don't always feel like that. Sometimes I still prefer Stardew. But I like them in different ways, but Mistria has been a big breath of fresh air for me. Because, like, I used to get really burnt out on Stardew. I haven't been burnt out on Mistria yet, but the only sad thing is it's still in early access, so... like, I love it, but I can't do everything in it yet. But that just gives me something to look forward to. But I love the music and I love the characters and everything, so I'm very glad that I have Mistria. And we're dating all of the people that we can currently date. They're adding, like, the 12th marriage candidate in the next update, but for now, we're dating all the ones we can date. I was out foraging near Hayden's farm and saw this lilac. They're thought to represent renewal since they bloom early in the year. It made me think of you, how you've helped Mistria, and me. Here, I want you to have it. Thanks, Celine! So, like, probably easier to go here. So, this is Adeline. She is the town leader, so she's essentially, like, the mayor. She is one of the romanceable characters. I don't mind her. She's not my favourite. She's not who I'm planning to marry or anything. But I quite like her. Like, all the characters have quite a lot of depth as well. So, like, there's Adeline, I like her. There's Baylor, who's basically Hal, is a traveling merchant, and I really like him. He kind of has a bit of a shady past, but I mean, who doesn't, right? So yeah, I like Baylor. Calderus is a dragon. We can romance him. He's cool. I'm still learning more about him because he was like he got added kind of later, like the option to romance him and stuff. So I'm still learning. Plus, he's like way out of the way, so I sometimes forget to go see him, which is my bad. That's why he doesn't have very many gifts compared to like the others so far. Then there's Celine, who we just spoke to. She likes to garden, so a lot of her liked gifts are like flowers and stuff. Again, she's okay, but I don't want to marry her. Darcy is one of the cafe vendors. Oh, also at the bottom bit where it says dating, um, that's kind of how you can tell that they're romanceable, but also if you look in the top left of her portrait, she has a heart. Darcy doesn't have that. So the ones with little hearts on their portraits are the ones you can romance, the ones who don't have them you can't romance. So Darcy, there's like a Saturday market. Darcy is the cafe vendor, so we can like go buy hot drinks and stuff from her. Dal is one of the kids. She is the leader of the Dragon Guard because she's like obsessed with knights and stuff. So she's the leader of like the Dragon Guard, which is like the kids' little knighthood kind of thing. And then we have Dozy, who is Best Boy. I love Dozy. I would die for Dozy. He is one of the other characters' pet doggo, and he also co-owns the bathhouse because dog good job. I love him. Then we have Island. He's an archaeologist. He is Adeline's brother. He's pretty cool. I don't mind him. He has a very big sweet tooth, as you can tell, because majority of his gifts are like sweet stuff. So he's really into like the sweets and stuff. Then we have Elsie. She's their aunt. I love her. She is kind of gossipy, but that's partly why we love her. You can also talk to her once a day, and you can get like the gossip. And with the gossip, she gives like 3 villagers at random, and you can pick like a loved or liked gift of theirs. So you can find out like a random liked or loved gift, which is a mechanic they only added fairly recently, and it's a really good mechanic, so I try to utilize it as much as I can. We have Errol, who runs the museum. Not really got a lot to say about him. He hates eggs because he is bald, and his like, every time you give him an egg, he's like, "Are you trying to insult me?" And it's just like, no, my dude, I just literally only had eggs in my pocket right now. But yeah. There's Hayden. There's 2 farms. There's our farm and his farm. So like he runs like the opposite farm, and then there's a chicken called Henrietta who he has, and you can befriend Henrietta as well. She'll be like a little bit lower down. He also looks like an older candidate because he has like the silvery bits in his hair and like at his temples and stuff. He's very sweet, but I don't think I want to marry him. And then we have Hemlock. He is one of the co-owners of the inn, and he's kind of cool. I don't mind Hemlock. Then we have Henrietta. She's a prize-winning chicken. So she's Hayden's chicken. She's prize-winning. Very fancy. And then there is Holt. He runs the general store. And then there's Josephine. So she's married to Hemlock, and they both run the inn together. And then there's Juniper. She is the other person who runs the bathhouse with Dozy. So technically Dozy's owner. She's kind of witchy. I like her a lot. She's in my top 3 candidates for... I say top 3. I think it's a top 4 at this point. But she's in my top 4 for the marriage. Then we have Landon. He is a semi-retired carpenter, because there's like a carpenter's shop just out of town. This is like the town centre-y kind of bit, and then like branching off the town there's like the carpenter shop. Then we have Louis. He is in the Saturday market. He sells us clothes. I already have all the things from the market for the most part though, so some of them don't have anything to sell me anymore. Then we have Luke. He likes bugs, so he always talks to me about bugs and stuff. He had a quest where he wanted one of the really rare bugs, and I only finished it recently, which was a pain. And then we have Maple. She is the other child, and she's obsessed with royalty. So she's always like, Queen Maple, and stuff like that. So, yeah. Then we have Best Boy March. He is a blacksmith. He is very mean to me, but that's because he loves me. It's the typical, I can fix him kind of thing. But I really like March. He is probably my favourite, and he is probably the highest on my list of candidates to marry. So we're probably gonna marry Mr. Angie Man when marriage gets added. Then we have Mary. She is the furniture vendor at the Saturday market. We have Nora, who is married to Holt. So she also runs the general store. Then we have Ulrich, who is March's brother. A lot of people are upset that we don't get to romance him. He's basically just a big himbo. Then we have Raina. She is the head cook at the inn. So obviously she likes cooking. So cooking ingredients and stuff is like a good shout for stuff that she likes. Then we have Reese. He is the carpenter. So he lives with, I can't remember Landon. He lives with Landon because Landon is like his uncle or grandfather or whatever. I forget. I think it's his uncle. I forget. It's been so long since I played. Then there's Taliaferro. He only recently got added. He's a chef. He's kind of mean. Not like Gordon Ramsay kind of mean, but he's just kind of like mean about people when they give him food. And then there's Terithia. She likes to fish because she's a fisherwoman. So like fish dishes and stuff are good for her. And then there's Valen. She's the doctor. A lot of people ship her and Juniper, which I get why. Because they are quite flirty with some of their dialogue. Then there's Vera. She does hairstyles and accessories at the Saturday market. I already have all of them though. And then there's Weedle, who's a salesman. He actually sells quite good stuff, but he's quite expensive. And he likes weed. You can give him like the fiber and he's like, Weedle likes weed, or something like that. And it very much amused me when I got that dialogue. So that is all the peepo. I just yapped for like 10 minutes straight about the people. But it's fine. Okay, let me replenish. You can get free soup, and it replenishes your health a bit. It doesn't fully do it, I think it's like 40 health or something, but I actually didn't need it that much, so I probably shouldn't have actually got it right now, but it's fine. And then I would like to send all the little critters back inside, because you can use magic to water your plants. And I'm gonna do that because I'm too lazy to be bothered to do it right now, because my crop layout was supposed to be temporary to get some money, but I still feel like I need more money. So I'm gonna do like another couple of seasons maybe, where I have all the crops. Because like this bit could have been crops too. So I'm not too over the top. But like, hand watering it just takes me forever, and I ain't nobody got time for that. But like, I have. In this chest we have like these. So we have like healing syrup, which I really should take some more of to keep in the mines. And then there's like the mana potion. So this potion restores 1 mana orb when consumed. So like, if I'm running low on it, I just like have a stockpile now. So I can make sure that I have enough to use the watering spell, because like my farm's big. I'm too lazy to water it by hand half the time. And then there's also like a stamina one, which I should take some more of to the mines as well. So the healing one tastes like cherry, the mana one tastes like blueberries, and the stamina one tastes like peppermint. And then there's also like a restorative syrup, which I have only got one of at the moment. And that tastes like spearmint. So they all sound like they taste really good. But like, let's go to the mines for a sec. And then like there's some really cool enemies and stuff in the mines. I really like the mining in this game. I would happily just mine if I could, but like there's other stuff I need to do too a lot of the time. Like it's already like 3 PM in the game and all I've done is like look around my farm a bit. I also want this rock. You get a free sapphire from this rock every day if you break it. Because it replenishes daily. Oh look, there's island. As you dig for artifacts and uncover new discoveries, you'll find your aptitude for archaeology will increase. It's only natural. Random mist, what do I get? A double bed! A cloud-like double bed with lightning print sheets. Perfect for daydreaming. Yay! They recently added like the misty furniture to the mist spots and I'm having fun trying to get the misty furniture. Okay, so yeah, I've got like 83 health ones and 87 stamina ones, and I also keep a stash of like the pretty good food here, because like the beet soup gives me 230 health and 230 stamina. The gazpacho gives me 116 for each. The harvest plate gives me 222 for each. And then the ice cream sundae gives me 178. And then the seafood snow pea noodles are maybe the best. They give me 238. Is that actually the best? Just about the best, yeah. So I keep like a little stash of the good food up here for when I go mining. Because, I mean, I want to keep my stamina up, you know? And then we can go foraging. Another thing I like about this game is if your pockets are full and you're like foraging and stuff, it doesn't disappear. Like if I didn't have pocket space for those berries, I could leave them there and I could come back like 5 days later or something and they'd still be there. Like it doesn't despawn, which is very handy. Okay, they're not ready yet. You can get, like, water chestnuts from there. I don't know what I really need to be doing right now. Like, I need to make my farm pretty. But I don't know how to make my farm pretty. Because I've kind of gone for functionality over, like, aesthetic for the farm so far. Because I wanted to make some decent money for when it comes out of early access. So I haven't really concentrated on, like, making it both functional and pretty. I just kind of made it functional. So I need to figure out a way to make it pretty as well. But I'm kind of stumped. Like, I have hella furniture. And, like, you can craft furniture and you can buy furniture. So I have a lot of furniture and stuff. I just don't know how to utilize it to make my farm nice. I'll probably get there eventually. It took me so long to do my Stardew farm. But I'm in, like, year 6 of this game. I feel like that's a lot further than a lot of people, especially because it's early access still. But, like, this is, like, my seasonal chests, so at one point I was... Maybe I should chuck all my stuff in those again, actually. Maybe I should chuck all the seasonal stuff in there instead of, like, my... I'm going to sell this at the end of the month chest. But I've got, like, my little kitchen area here. And there's nothing in a lot of these chests. The first, I believe, 4 chests are furniture. This is, like, fish and bugs. And then I have... I thought I had another one somewhere for fish and bugs, but I don't know where. So fish and bugs. And then this is, like, my stamina food. And then I've got, like, excess fruit trees. I have loads of cherries because the cherry trees stay pink and I wanted pink trees. This is all my stuff I get from animals that isn't like edible, apart from like the golden eggs and the duck eggs, because I can't make recipes with the duck eggs, and then I don't want to use the golden eggs, so they stay out there. And then this is like my mana food, and it also revives. There's like a fairy thing that they added. So it grants a one-time revival from fainting and restores your HP and stamina by half. So I have a few of them just in case, but I've not made very much of that yet. So we've only got like 4 things. And then I went through a phase where I was making loads of ice cream sundaes. So we have like a lot of that. Exactly, the cherry trees are always the priority. What was I wanted to do? That. I don't want to press that one because it rearranges my tools, and I've done that so many times. And I always get really annoyed at myself when I accidentally put my tools in a different order when it organizes it. We're gonna move those into these chests, actually. So, strawberry, tea, cranberry. And then, let's see. Thank you, doggo! You can set your pet to get either wood or stone or, like, forageables. And at the moment, I needed stone more than anything at one point, so my doggo still gets stone. Okay, there's nothing. Just... Okay, yeah, we can still collect a lot of that stuff. And then stone in there. And then the sapphire in there. Like, I have a reasonable amount of stone now. I have, like, 3 stacks of stone. But considering I have nearly 5 stacks of wood, I do need to go mining at some point, but I just haven't. Hey, what's the difference between the bed I have now? What are you? Mist bed. And then I guess the fact it's a double bed? Oh. I forgot that if you were facing the phone it... Ah! Hold on. I'll get there in the end. There we go. Okay, that's quite a fancy looking bed. Add to that bed. You know what? I have a bedroom upstairs. What bed do I have up here? Oh, my old obsidian bed! I do love that bed. The obsidian bed is pretty. Okay, I need to find somewhere to put that. You can have pictures on dates. Like, the first time you go on a specific date with each NPC, you get pictures. So... I have all my bathhouse date pictures in my bedroom. And then up here, there were artifacts up here, but all my artifacts fit in the chests downstairs now. And then this is like the stuff from the mines, like the critters and forageables from the mine levels. And then this is like the pictures that I don't have space for. And then like up here we have just like a room. I haven't done much with this room yet, and then there's a couple more pictures up here, so like gem cutting, deep woods picnic, and a couple more bathhouse ones. And then in this room, what do I have in this room? Just a cute rug. Mostly like a cute rug, and then more pictures and a mirror. And then downstairs, this side is my kitchen. I love my kitchen. Oh, this is where all the other fish and bugs go. I have a bunch of fish and bugs that live in here. And then in the fridge, there's just like my golden cookies and golden cheesecake. And then in this room, it's my bathroom. So yeah. I have like all the rooms that we can have at the moment, and I kind of decorated a little bit. Not as much as I could have, probably. And then we'll put the obsidian bed in there. See, I have so much stuff, I just don't know how to decorate my farm and make it look pretty. But I will try at some point. But this is like my little stargazing bit. And then I have like my little kitchen bit out here. And then there's all my storage for outside. This is like my chest of excess things. So all of like my excess crops and stuff from a season, I chuck in there and then sell at the end of the season. And then my animals are there, and then these are regrowing crops, so I don't have to constantly feed them like the hay and stuff. And then here's a bunch more of my crops, and then that's like the shed that has like the fancy stuff when I have enough of the fancy stuff. And then this is the Calderus statue. And then this is like my huge field of crops. And then like my seasonal greenhouses. And then down here is like my orchard with like the seasonal trees. And then there's like a little picnic area because I did try to decorate at one point and then it just kind of all fell apart. So, and then my little heart-shaped field. I like my little heart-shaped crop field. It's maybe my favourite one. Where did the flowers go? Can I sell the flowers? I put the flowers somewhere else. Did they go in a chest? Hold on. No, because there's seeds in that. I'm confused. Where did they go? Did I legit sell? Oh, I did sell them. Okay, that makes sense. I was gonna say, I don't remember putting them in the shipping bin, but I must have done. I'll probably be lurking and watching Night of the Living Cat. Enjoy the lurk and enjoy the anime. Okay, so that's the end of this day. We were reasonably productive. By which I mean I yapped a lot about my farm. Friday night at the inn. I like Friday night at the inn. It's more fun at the start of the game for like the first year or so. But like I still like Friday night. Yeah, like my house has no semblance of like coherence with the decoration either. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll tend to the animals first. By which I mean we'll restock their food because I don't think the strawberries have grown yet. So we'll restock all their food and stuff now. And then once I've done that and collected all the stuff, we can let them out and they can have a little roam so they're not just stuck in here for the whole day. Yeah, the strawberries aren't quite there yet. Okay, they don't need the food. It's fine. Okay, I'm just gonna stop fixing the cursor because every time I fix the cursor it just breaks again, so I apologize that my cursor is just like randomly on the screen. I don't know why it keeps doing it. Mistria is weird with that. Like, I'm playing with a controller, I don't know why the cursor thing keeps coming up, but it's fine. There we go. So they can come outside. I wanna change my customer, maybe. But I'll just change it to deep. Okay, I do need to water my crops, but do that after. Oh god, I'm getting stuck on everything. Okay, we do have some crops actually. I just want to water my greenhouse crop. And then I can replant them today. Another thingy magic seed. I like the magic seeds. We probably actually have enough of the magic seeds now to plant a decent chunk of them in the greenhouse. Maybe I should do that instead of just putting it off. You can also jump in this game, which I like. Because in Stardew you can't jump, as far as I know. So it's nice that you can like jump in Mistria. Yep, we can sell the temple flowers. Because I have loads of that. We will grow a turnip. I don't know if we need turnips necessarily, but I like to grow a variety of crops, so grow the turnip for now. And then we'll send the animals in soon, and then I can water the crops, because if they get stuck in the rain they get angry, which, I mean, understandable. If I was like trying to live my best life and then suddenly I got rained on, I wouldn't be enjoying myself either. Okay. There we go. And then I will need to have one of the mana potions at some point, because we're not gonna have quite enough for tomorrow. There we go. Sorted. Okay, how many turnips do I actually have? I have 100. Okay. None of that stuff is in the house apart from that. And then we have... I'm gonna see how far we can get with planting them actually. Like, these I'll have to water by hand because you can't summon rain in them. Damn, I didn't have enough. Damn, I had like 50 and that wasn't enough. I forget how big the greenhouse is, to be honest. Like, it's a big-ass greenhouse. Okay, well, I need stamina again. We can get some of our stamina back. But... pumpkin. I like the music in Mistria, but like, the music kind of cuts off sometimes. And then you're just like sat there in silence and it's like, aha. I spied a paddlefish at the museum and figured that was your doing. What a funny looking creature. I used to say the paddle was for digging, but that's not the case. A sea scholar told me that. Okay, let's see what Baylor's selling today. I think any cardboard egg. And sardines. Spicy corn. Berries and cream. Lemon cake. I like turnips. I'm selling turnips at some point. I thought I had sold my turnips, but then I remembered I haven't actually sold them. Okay, soup looks great today. Today's flavour is broccoli cheddar. Yes, I will happily eat broccoli cheddar. That sounds amazing. There are sometimes town requests, but I think I've done all of the requests. But oh, there's Elsie. Even in a small town like Mistria, there's always plenty of gossip. So you get like 3 people at random a day. You can pick one of the gifts for them. I feel like we should go with London because we only know one of his loved gifts. Okay, so he likes golden bullhorns, which we do have. So we could give him a golden bullhorn at some point. March. You should come by the forge whenever you want. I know I'm always saying you're a distraction, and you are, but like, in a nice way. Anyway, I should get back to work. I love him. It's just like, bitch, you're a distraction, but you're my distraction. Seems a bit of a shame to leave that walnut in the museum's collection. Someone should really eat it. Sir, you don't know how old that walnut is. Oh! Oh! I just got a legendary beetle, and I didn't even know it was a legendary beetle. Flower crown beetle. A legendary insect found during the daytime in spring. It's so cute. Okay, we're gonna donate that right now. It was, funnily enough, right outside the museum. There we go. I only need one more! I only need one more legendary bug and then I've completed the collection. Okay, we're 95% done with archaeology. I don't know if we can get all of that. We probably can. Oh, the gems. We definitely can't get all the gems and metals yet. 89% done with fish. I'm bad at fishing in the spring, apparently. Maybe I should do some fishing. And then full ocean fish, I'm missing 1. Deep woods fish, I'm missing 2. Tide caverns fish, I'm missing 1. Deep earth fish, I'm missing 3. Lava caves, I'm missing 1. And I have all the legendary fish. 98% with the bugs. Is it literally just that one? It's literally just that one that I'm missing. And I don't even know what it is. And then I'm 100% done with the flora. So that's cool. We're getting there. I can't believe that I'm completely done with the legendary fish. But not the bugs. Okay, let's go here. We can get gold on this floor, so... Uh-oh. What are you? A diamond beetle? Yeah, like I said earlier, I needed to do a bit of mining, so we'll do a little bit of mining. Okay, for some reason, the game did not like to mine for a minute. Like, I don't know if that showed up on the stream, but it was like hella stuttery for me for a minute. Ow. You can also do a jump attack in this game, which I like. Doing the jump attack is fun. Why am I so fast? Easy. Diamond! trying to collect, like, the critters and stuff on the mines and everything, because I don't know what I'm gonna need. Because you can, like, there's gonna be a final area of the mines that we can unlock eventually, and I don't know what I'm going to need to unlock it, so I'm trying to, like, collect stuff at the moment, so then I have, like, a variety of things just in case. Okay, that I know I have. Because I have one in my chest at home. I saw it earlier. I don't think we can catch them in the actual lava. I think it has to be in the water. Like, I don't see, like, a fish in there, so... I think it's just, like, the water pits on this level that we can catch them in. Ah! Okay, so that's a mimic chest. I'll take a Mr. Would you like some sap? They sure did. Obsidian floor lamp. I already have like 7 of them, but like, it's fine. And then we've got a tarnished gold sword, which we can sell. And then I guess for now, I'll just take that. I wish I'd do what you can do in Stardew, where you can like upgrade your trash cans so you can get some money back from like having to trash stuff. That would be nice. I also didn't realise my stamina was so low. That's not ideal. I didn't think to grab food out the chest before I came down here either. So we're gonna run out of stamina. But it's fine, actually, because like it's getting reasonably late in the day. And like the music's gonna stop soon. Because it's like after a certain time of day, like after 8 is when the music seems to stop. I don't know how to avoid like the little fireball it spits at you. Ow. Like, I don't... It seems counter intuitive to like let it hit you, but like I don't know how to get rid of it. Apart from letting the fireball hit me. Oh my god, there's so many enemies here all of a sudden. Why? Why are there so many of you? Ow. You die. Ah. Whatever. Right, well, you know what? Get out of my way. I think there's too many rocks for them to be able to hit me. I think that was what that was. Ow. Okay, I killed one but not both. There we go. Now we've got both. Yeah, there's quite a lot of diamonds, actually. That's cool. They come in handy as, like, gifts and stuff. Owie. Ow! You bitch. Ooh, perfect diamond. So you can get perfect ore and perfect metal and like the perfect gems. So the fact that we got like a perfect diamond is cool. I will get rid of the rock shard. And then if I eat that, Then I can come over here and get the diamond from over here. There we go. We got some normal diamonds. And now I need to find this over there. Cool. Maybe do... I was gonna say we can maybe do another floor, but like... I'm gonna need to do so much. I'm gonna need to do so much with the watering can there that I can't be asked. So we'll just cut it a little bit short. It's fine. And then yeah, that chest has sap and stuff like that in there. Doggo just gave me more stone. So there's a bit more stone. I have a bunch of stuff to go in. Like I have 2! I finally have 2 perfect diamonds. Oh wait, I have to donate one. Oh. I guess I have one to donate now then. I didn't realise I hadn't donated one. That's made me kind of sad, not gonna lie. I was excited to have 2, but it's fine. And I guess we can sell pretty much everything. Like, sell that, sell that. I'll keep the diamond beetle because I don't know if I have one. I'm pretty sure I have a sulfur crab upstairs. Yeah, I guess I should check. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I already have, like, more than one of those lamp. Let's check. Do I have... I have the crab. I don't have the beetle, but I do have the snail. Okay. I'm trying to save, like, one of each thing from the mines, because I don't know what I need to unlock the final levels of the mines. Oh no. Are they still in the inn? Are the people still in the inn? Yeah! I've never seen anything like that mist moth at the museum. Must be unique to Mistria. I noticed you window shopping at the last Saturday market. It would make me happy if you bought yourself something nice. Oh my god, she gave me some tesserae? Sugar mama? Hemlock and Josephine. Those two are like pieces of a puzzle that fit together. Warms my heart to see it. Hemlock always treats me to a second round on the house. Probably because I built the house. I'm never satisfied with the day if I haven't spent some time at the forge. Holt and I saw that tin lunchbox at the museum and started making bets on who would eat whatever was inside. I'm gonna say Ulrich. We were so disappointed when Errol said it was empty. The flame pepper at the museum apparently is quite spicy. I'd like to be the judge of that. I was just thinking about the different kinds of food you produce on your farm. Many of those ingredients find their way to my kitchen, where I cook them up into all sorts of dishes. I never realised before. It's kind of romantic, don't you think? Everything's looking good for the market tomorrow. Now I can enjoy inn night without any worries. I'm glad my dad was never able to talk Uncle Landon into following him to the capital. It gave me a place to land in Mistria. I love the city. I love that it's crowded and loud and you can meet everyone from everywhere. But I've fallen in love with the country too. There's so much space here and it makes space in my head. There's a lot of space on my farm, you know? Wink wink. I should come over sometime, get the grand tour. Who knows? Maybe I'll fall in love with your farm too. Terithia tells me she saw the big one this week. It was out along the coast, towards the ruins. I could never mistake that shadow beneath the waves. Oh my god, I'm stuck. Thanks, Ulrich, for coming by with March the other day. Of course. Thanks for having us. The farm. It gets a little quiet sometimes, you know? Henrietta and the others are good company, don't get me wrong. But it's always nice to have some friends over for dinner. A toast to another beautiful day in Mistria. When I was little, I always thought I'd have less time for fun when I became a proper noble lady. Thank you for proving me wrong. It might be all the mystery and sunshine and ocean air. But you look stunningly windswept today, Amii. Is that a compliment? Like, is being called windswept a compliment? I mean, I'll take it as one, I guess, but like... Hey, Amii! I was just thinking of you. I picked some daffodils from my garden. Please take one. I told Selena a joke about the hot potato at the museum, and she said I was frying her patience. I'm so proud. Okay, Holt does terrible dad jokes, by the way, and terrible puns. The rainbow geode at the museum is so pretty, and it changes colours depending on how you look at it. Just like a royal advisor who can't be trusted. Okay. Amii, I've enrolled you in my bee facts. Did you know that bees have 6 legs and 5 eyes? It's true. They have 2 big eyes and 3 tiny eyes in the middle of their forehead. Okay, bye! Mr. Errol says you caught the lightning dragonfly at the museum. I knew it was real. I saw one in a storm once and no one believed me. Okay, I want to go donate the thing before the day ends, considering I'm in town anyway. I may live to regret it, but we'll try. Okay, not quite. Damn, I thought we'd finished it. I forgot that they have a gem that isn't added into the game yet. Oh no, everything came back as well. Oh god. Oh, I also didn't realise there were ads either. Now I feel bad. I won't start the new day yet, I guess, because I didn't realise there were ads. My bad. We got like 1,466 selling stuff. That's not terrible. Okay, I'm just gonna go to and then I'll pause it. But we can do a date today. I'm excited. I don't know who I want to date today. There we go. We'll pause it here. And then wait out the rest of the ad break. And then we can pick a candidate to go on a date with. I'm excited. I like date day. I said date day. We can do a date, but it doesn't take up the whole day. So... Okay. Apologies that you may have missed a little bit because I didn't say there were ads. We donated the perfect diamond and that was about it. So you didn't miss too much. I want to see how much money Valen gave us. 1,000. Okay, we can buy something nice for 1,000. Okay, puppy. Pet the puppy. Okay, and then we water our crops. We can also harvest our crops today by the look of it. At least some of them, which is good. That also means that maybe our strawberries have grown. So maybe we can feed the animals by just letting them out. God, I need to get rid of some of these animals at some point. I have so many. Yes. Okay, we can just feed them the strawberries. Because the good thing about the regrowable crops is it gives you more of the berries. Not berries, the gemstones. And then you can use the gemstones to get cool stuff. Okay, there we go. Some areas. And then all that animal stuff there. And then... And now we must harvest. We can at least do the regrowable crops today, by the look of it. So that's good. And then today's the Saturday market and also date day, so we can pick someone who's romanceable that we're dating and we can go on a date with them. I don't know who to pick. Like, obviously my heart says March, but like, there's 10 other people that I could go on a date with. So, I'm not too sure. But it takes so long to harvest. Because I have so many crops, it takes like an age. I would have looked better if it was strawberries, because then it'd be like a red heart, but whatever. Oh wait, there's one missing. Did I just never plant any? Yeah, well, that can go there for now. Yeah, we did all that bit. There's some more cherries. There's cherries and lemons there. There's just cherries here. Okay, because I planted so many cherry trees, we're gonna get the cherries way faster than the lemons. But it's fine. Okay, this is where I'm... Oh god. This is where I'm worried that the game might crash, because... God, it do be lagging a bit. So far, just about so good. Okay, yeah, it's kinda... It's not bad for most of it, but then sometimes it does just start to lag. But that's entirely my own fault. Get rid of some of these. Okay, I've spent so much time harvesting crops. Okay, they're not grown yet. That's fine. You know what? I can water the main greenhouse after. I want to go do a date before the day gets away from much. I guess we'll go with whoever we see first. Who is romanceable, we'll take on a date. That's how we'll do today. And then tomorrow I'll pick someone. Island it is. Island. Let us... on a gem cutting date. Would you like to do some gem cutting, Amii? I thought it might be fun to try recreating a gem artifact. What better way to understand how the original was made? And then you get to make a random gemstone. A ruby? I like rubies. Thanks, Island. Thanks for my ruby. Oh, I just realised I actually need to go back to my farm for a second. Most of my hearts with people are maxed out apart from 2 characters who they added later than the other characters. So I want to get some food to give them. We might as well give them them. There's only 2 of them, so I might as well take the thing that I only have 2 of. Because those are loved. The little gift with the pink bow means that they're loved gifts. So we should go give them the loved stuff to hopefully increase our hearts. Although, you know what? We'll see what Holt loves. Is that a jacket potato? Loaded baked potato. A hot and fluffy baked potato with all the trimmings. Okay, cool. Ulrich really gets along with Miri. He always helps us set up. The lovers in the air? Oh, how delightful. It's so good to be appreciated. Just like how I appreciate you, my #1 greatest customer. Look at this dish. Top marks for aroma, flavour and visual appeal. Marvellous. That blacksmith with the attitude, March, has admitted his entry for my rice ball challenge. How did he get the shape wrong? It's in the name. And let me tell you, it's not the rice ingot challenge. This is why I love Mark. Okay, he doesn't have anything for me anymore because I bought everything. Bathroom tile wall. I don't think anything here is stuff I need. On occasion there's like recipes and stuff, but this time there's no recipe because I think I have it all. She hasn't got any hairstyles for me anymore. And then we could spend some of the money that Valen gave us actually. Poached pear sounds good. What's the highest stamina? The chocolate cake. We'll get a chocolate cake and a poached pear, and then that's like most of the money, well, it's all of the money that she gave, plus a bit more. Because she gave us 1,000. And then we will slowly make our way back to the farm. Because we need to finish harvesting, and also we have some more seeds. There we go. And now we have to water everything. Okay, we got another seed. Nice. Okay. It's one of the perk things that I have. We can, on occasion, get, like, bonus seeds if we water stuff. So, like, we've managed to get 2 extra seeds just from watering. Which is cool. There we go. And now... food goes in these. We didn't have poached pears already, but we had the other stuff. And then... there we go, we're nearly full on the cherries. That can go in there. And then the ruby can go in there. And the foodie things can go in there. And then put the berries in there now. Oh, the animals are still out. Oopsie. I didn't realize that I'd left the animals out. My bad. But there we go. We have a lot of the gems now. We have 78. They're actually beads, I think, not gems. Yeah, shiny beads. And now, altogether, we have 265, which we need a lot more than that. But, like, I used all of my shiny beads recently, so that's why I don't have many. That and that. You know what? We'll try and breed. Oh, duck. Chicken. We'll try and breed some more seasonal variants of animals. Okay. Misty and... Oh. Like, it wouldn't hurt to have extras of some of the seasonal variants, you know? Cappies. Can I get both of the cappy? Damn it. Ah! I want to sell my sword. Okay, we breed some cappies. I am running out of room in the big barns, actually. I can breed one more thing. Let's go with alpacas. We have less alpacas, I think. That one is called Poggers. I should refill the food, actually. Just in case I don't get around to feeding them in a timely manner tomorrow. Yeah, hopefully next time, like, if I end up streaming this again, I don't know if I'm gonna stream this again. I love Mistria, but I don't know if it's, like, necessarily a good stream game. But if I stream Mistria again, I'm hoping that the farm might look a bit nicer next time I do. It's like, my farm is kind of more functional than pretty, and I would like it to be both, so... Although at one point I was toying with the idea of having the animals on the other side of the bridge, and then just having crops on this side. But then I feel like that's going to be a lot of work and a lot of faff, and I'm not too sure if I'm going to do that. So... I'll figure it out at some point. I think they said I needed a river fish, actually. So maybe we should do a bit of sure. Oh, bonus fish. I forgot that was a thing. So, the fish. I like the fishing a lot more in this than I like the fishing in Stardew. Oops. Well, you know what? I'll go look for... Oh yeah, we can get these. We can get the cattail fluff. I should go get the water chestnut in a minute, to be honest. Like, I'm trying to sell stuff to get money, but I'm also trying to hoard stuff. So, like, it's hard to hit a good balance of, like, keeping things and selling things. Like, I don't know if anyone else finds that with this kind of game, where it's like, on the one hand you just want to hoard everything, but on the other hand you also, like, need money. So, like, I'm not sure if I should just concentrate on hoarding stuff for now. Or if I should do, like, a mix of the two, or if I should just sell everything for now and then hoard everything later. Not entirely. Best plan of action will be— oh, there's my mist. Oh, I got the artifact. I like it when I get the furniture, but, like, I get why I'm still getting the artifacts and stuff, but, like, I want to get the other stuff. Like, give me funky furniture that I haven't had before, as opposed to, like, artifacts that I have had before. Although, like, I guess you can give sometimes to— but I don't think people like any— okay, clearly I came here last when I had no pocket space. So there's a lot of stuff just looting around. I told you stuff doesn't do— little butterfly that I don't remember trying to catch. Okay, again, I have no space. Everything's, like, worth money. Okay, it got late. Whoopsie. Luckily, there's a shortcut back to my farm! Okay, I like fish. And, like, berries. Apple. Okay, nothing in— oh, the mirrors and that. And then I guess sell the bugs and fish for now, cause can't cook that, can't cook that, can't cook that. Can't really do anything with these, they're just worth money. Oh, they can be sold. Yeah. Okay, now we can do another date. Okay, we had just enough. Just enough mana to be able to water in. Oh god. I wasn't expecting any more crops too ready. Okay, we can replant some potatoes today. Because the potatoes are ready. Carrots. All of the greenhouse crops are ready! Yay! There we go, we have potatoes, we have carrots, and we have our greenhouse crops. Okay, let us. How many? Because they don't get affected by the rain. And we have 5 more seeds. Yeah, plant them in the already watered bit. Okay, I don't know if I left too soon for them to be buttered. The auto butter. But like, we'll have very speedy run round. I say very speedy. Incredibly slow. Oh, the little spring cappy was like grown up. Okay, all the little springy ones are like grown up now. Yay. And then we'll let them outside. I think it's like 10 is when they like just eat in the barns and coops, so trying to get there before that is a good idea if I can. I think I got it just before the cutoff point. Let me see how many potatoes and carrots I have already. Not in this. We have over 100 carrots and we have over 100 potatoes. You know what we'll do, like 150? So we've maxed out the potatoes for now that I'm going to keep. So we'll chuck the rest in here. Like, none of the insects are really worth a whole lot right now. But it's fine. Like, they're like a teeny tiny little bit of money here and there. So I collect them anyway. Okay, we have some milk. And in one of the chests, not chests, in one of the coops, there were eggs. So I can go back in and grab the eggs quickly. There we go. I ran out of space before. See, there we go. We got so many. We got so many of the kids now. Oh yeah, look. The big animals can play in the little sand pit with the ball, and the little animals can go on the seesaw. It's adorable. Aww. There's a cappy and a chicken. And then a moo and a sheep. And then there's just like 2 sheep there and then like 2. So cute and happy. Okay, there we go, we're over 300 beads now. And then we can sell the caterpillar and probably the cranberry juice. Then we can chuck the edible stuff in there. And then chuck the artifact in. I don't remember what chest it goes in. The other chest, of course. And then it's time for a date. And then I just need to make sure I get back in time before the... before 8, really. Because I need to put the animals back. Because if they fall asleep outside, they get angry at you. And I'm not in the mood for them to give me attitude, so... Let's have some soup. Egg drop soup? That sounds really good. There we go. Replenish our energy with egg drop soup. Catch bugs in the meantime. While we go look for who we're going on a date with. Okay. I went too far. There we go. I tried out Talaferro's cooking challenge and he insulted my innovative rice ball entry. I even made it in a cool shape. You know what, Amy? I think that guy has a bad attitude. Anyway, you know what, March? Let's go on a bathhouse date. You want to go relax at the bathhouse, Amy? We've both been working hard. We should take some time for ourselves. Yeah. Yeah, bathhouse date. Wow, that bath was really what I needed. Let's go again soon. Yes, let's. And then, where is Elsie? Okay, she's up there. Because I want me gossip. Elsie, give me more gossip. Ooh, it's all liked gifts today. I'm gonna go with Terithia. Deep sea soup. I don't know if I know how to make that. This nutritious soup uses fresh ingredients to form a deep and complex flavour. Yeesh. Almost ass. That's cute. Chub. Hit me. Oh. I was hoping we'd get more fish. I need to get back soon, actually, because I need to go send my animals back before they get angry at me. Little grumpies. I can't go there. Oh god. Anyway. And then I should go collect the water chestnuts before I forget again. Because one, it got late, and two, I kind of forgot, so... No. I don't think we need any of that stuff at this precise moment in time. And then we'll get an ant to sell, because I guess every little helps. Okay, are there any... Berry. Okay, we have a lot of forageable stuff. Oops. Press the thing. There we go. And there's a big fish in the water as well. Might be a bad one, but like, we'll try and catch up. Seeing you with all these gold tools and the horse, I'm envious. I just started playing this a few days ago. It's so fun. I love this game. Like, I only have gold stuff because I don't know how many hours I have in this game at this point, but I'm in year 6. Because I kind of no-lifed it when it first released. It's like Neon bought it for me when it released because I was broke and I was sad and I got really bad FOMO, and then he was like, "Do you just want the game?" And I was like, "Okay." So he bought me the game and I no-lifed it quite a lot, so I'm quite far. Like, I've maxed out all the skills. I have, like, mostly gold equipment. My town rank's as high as it will go at the moment. I'm trying to grind money at the moment, so I have, like, 3 million at the moment because I have too many crops. So I've kind of min-maxed it a bit. You're in fall on your first year. Are you I was gonna say, are you enjoying it? And then I saw it's so good. So I'm gonna assume you're enjoying it too. But yeah, hey Ratman. I had a bad day. So I decided I wanted to play silly, cute farming game. So that's what I've been doing. At the moment, I'm being silly and I'm trying to breed all of these seasonal animals. It's kind of going well. But beyond that, I'm just trying to do money. Give us your best money to saving tips. Feel like I'm constantly poor and I don't know what's good. Honestly, I felt very poor for a long time. What I've been doing recently is I like the regrowing crops because I'm lazy. And I can't be bothered to constantly plant crops. But like my farm is my farm's a bad example probably. Because I have like a huge field of crops. Which makes my game lag a bit actually, so maybe I don't need such a big field of crops. But I decided, like, I think it was the start of year 5, I was like, I just want crops. So there's my house. And then I have this quite big field of crops here, and these are all regrowable ones. And then I have this bit, and then there's this bit. So like all of these bits on this side are regrowable, including the little heart as well. Because I'm cheesy. I wanted a heart, so I made a heart. I hope it's helping. It's kind of helping. Like, I don't know, like, streaming sometimes helps and sometimes doesn't. It's kind of helped today. I don't know. It's hard to describe. Mental health is just weird. And then I have, like, a little kind of picnicky area over here. And then there's all my fruit trees, and then the aforementioned massive field, which I actually have to regrow some stuff in it because it's not all regrowables on this side. So I should probably plant those seeds. But really what I've been doing is I've been selling a lot of seeds. So not seeds. I've been getting I have too many seeds. As you can see, I have, like, a lot of seeds. So I just kind of went ham with the crops for a while. And it doesn't make your farm look super duper pretty. Like, my farm is kind of ugly right now. But it has meant that I've managed to get, like, a decent amount of money from just selling crops and stuff. The regrowable ones have been really good. Like, I get quite a lot of money from, like, the strawberries and stuff. It's also pretty. Thank you. I feel like my farm is quite ugly at the moment, so I'm glad that you think it's pretty because I've been, like, desperately trying to make it look pretty. Like, this bit's cute. My little, like, stargazing bit's cute. And then I have, like, chests with seasonal crops. Like, I just did a harvest the other day, which is why I've got, like, 600. Which, my bad. And then I've got, like, the summer ones in there. Fall ones in there, and then winter ones in there for now. I'm doing the whole keeping hold of everything I get, even if I've already donated it and such, because I'm scared it will be needed for a quest. Honestly, some of the things you probably will need for quests. Some of them are a pain in the ass to get as well, I will say. Like, there's a specific bug. I don't know if they fixed the rates for it yet, but there's a specific bug that was really, really annoying to try and get. And then, like, they fixed the spawn rates, and by fixed the spawn rates, I mean they made it so that it spawned way too often. So a lot of people kind of teased it, which I think I kind of cheesed it, but towards the end when they were just starting to patch it. So, like, it took me, I think, about 4 in-game years to get 2 of them, because I'd got one and I donated it, and then I needed 2 of the same bug for 2 separate quests, and it was a pain in my ass. And then eventually I managed to catch 2 of them. And then they did a patch recently where they increased the spawn rates of a bunch of bugs. And they kind of broke it, so you were constantly getting those ones. So I think I have about 27 of them now, just in case. So... But I'm exactly the same. Like, as you can see, I'm kind of hoarding stuff a bit. Like, I have... for a lot of the crops, I have at least 100. For, like, recipes and stuff, probably. Like, with the fruit from the fruit trees and stuff, and, like, all the stuff from the bushes, I have, like, 150. And stuff like that. And then, like, I'm hoarding stone and, wood at the moment as well. Because for some of the quests and stuff, it feels like you need so many resources. So I'm trying to, like, hoard all my resources at the moment. And then, like, with the romancing and stuff too, some of them want, like, really annoying stuff. So, like, I'm trying to just hoard stuff, and, like, I have a bunch of the artifacts and stuff. Like, I have a lot less of the artifacts because, to be honest, I sell a lot of the artifacts because I'm just like, do I really need this many? And sometimes I'll have a bit of a clear out of them. And then I regret it and I'm like, I'm gonna need them. But, like, I am also a bit of a hoarder. My chests are not super they're more organized than in most games that I play, to be honest. Like, they're probably still messy enough that people like Neon would be, my god, your chests are so messy. But, like, they're kind of organized to me, so... You have a quest you need for a snail, but they only spawn in spring, so you've got to wait again? Oh, I hate it when that happens. I had to look up a bunch of quests at one point because I was like, why are things not spawning for me? And then it was like, they spawn in this season only, and I was like, oh, that would explain why. But yeah, I've got, like, food in these 2, which are, like, huge chests. This is, like, my excess, foraging stuff. I have, like, 156 extra berries and stuff like that. I have this one for, like, gifting people. I have this one that's, like, mana and, like, revival stuff. I have this one that's, like, the animal stuff. This one is, like, bonus HP and stamina stuff. And then I've got, like, all my fruit saplings in here because I'm going through a phase of just wanting the pink trees, so I planted a ton of cherry trees. I have another one of these in my kitchen, but I have, like, a chest where I keep bugs and fish and stuff. As you can see, I have, like, 37 of some, and, like, 40 of that one, and stuff like that. So, like, the spawn rates have been interesting. And then I have 4, almost, that are full of furniture. That I'm not really doing much with the furniture at the moment, but I do need to figure out what I'm doing with my farm at some point. I just have stuff everywhere. And then there's, like, extra chests that I haven't filled yet. So, and then I've got, like, my animals in here. So, is kind of organized, but also kind of not. And then, like, in my house, it's all just, like, flowers are in there. And then I have, like, mining stuff in here. And then this is, like, resources. So I don't know if the seashells really should be in the resources, but they're in the resources because I didn't know where else to put them. So there's, like, the wood and the stone and all that kind of thing. And then this is all, like, forageables and crops. And there's, like, 2 chests for that. And then I've got, like, the 2 for artifacts and stuff. And then I have, like, mine bugs and stuff in there. And then this is, like, the date photos and stuff that I couldn't fit on the walls. And then this used to be artifacts, but then I moved all the artifacts downstairs. So it's just spare now. And then this one's also just spare. I have a lot of spare chests. Your entire farm's so pretty. I haven't dared to decorate anything yet. Honestly, valid. It took me at least a year or 2 before I actually decorated anything. Oh, and this is like where I keep all my seeds. Which is completely full, and it's quite a big chest. So I like to have at least one of every crop. But then I kind of go overboard with some of them. Like, I don't know why I have so many of the regrowable ones, because I don't need that many regrowable ones, probably. I am going to replant my potatoes quickly, though. I don't know why I chose the potatoes when I sold some potatoes today. I didn't sell them, I put them in a chest, but yeah, my farm definitely needs a lot of work, but I'm glad that you think it's pretty. Because, like, I think it's a bit messy at the moment, because I don't know what to do with anything. So I'm just kind of doing stuff as I go along and hoping it looks okay. But, like, I've also maxed out quite a lot of stuff, so... I need to sort out my animals at some point, because all of my... like, both my barns are pretty full, and then the coops aren't very full, so, like, I might have to utilize the daycare a bit more. Oh, it's not seasonal. The horses are a pain in the butt because I just want the seasonal ones, and the game is like, nope, you can have more golden ones. Peter. Stormy. Lily. Oro. Pancake. It can be pancake. Yeah, I'm like 6 years into the game, so I have definitely no life to... Like, I did want to do a separate save for stream, but the way they've done it is kind of awkward because it's not where you can, like, select the save files. Oopsie. It's not like in Stardew and stuff where you can easily select the save files. It's kind of awkward because, like, there's the normal save and there's the autosave, so you have to make sure that you're, like, picking the right one. And I found it a bit confusing, and I was like, I don't want to, like, override my main save file, because, like, my main save file, I have way too many hours in. So I did toy with the idea of starting a new farm for stream, but I'm also too scared, because I don't want to lose this one. So... Pancake is super cute. Pancake is super cute. So many of the animals in this game are really cute. Okay, well, they're gonna have to eat the food that's in there today because they're not gonna come out in the rain. Which, I don't blame them. Okay, we can put the food stuff in the house. Where do you place the auto-petters? I got my first one, but I can't seem to figure out where I can put it down in the barn. Do you have the bigger barns or the smaller barns? I'm not sure if you can put them in the small ones. But in the barn, there's like a little platform thing there. I'm not sure if it's in the smaller ones, because I've had the big ones for a while. So it might be a case of you need the bigger barns, but if you have like this little platformy bit in yours, I think that you're supposed to put them on the little platform thing. Because like it was just like red everywhere that I was trying to put it at first, and then like I brought it over here and it was like green to let me put it down. I don't think they have that. I'll have a look though. You are welcome. Let me go see as well, actually. Like, do I still have my old barn? I have so much stuff everywhere. I probably don't. Oh my god. So much stuff that I need to sort out at some point. Like, I have, like, kitchen counters and everything, even though I have a kitchen, so I don't know why I've kept all the kitchen counters and stuff. I probably sold the barns, actually. Oh, yeah, there's chests. I thought I kept them. I did not keep them. Let's go see, because I have, like, way too much money anyway, so I could go buy a barn and have a little look. But the horse makes life so much easier. Okay, it's like small and cute. Also, who are you dating? I've got my eye on the dragon. I was about to ask you that, actually. Technically, at the moment, I'm dating all of the dateable characters. But I have a top 4, but it's also like there is one person I want in particular, but then 3 others that I'm kind of torn on. So like I'm dating Adeline, but like she's okay. I'm not that fussed about Adeline. Baylor. I love Baylor because he reminds me of Hal from Howl's Moving Castle, and I love Hal. So here's one of the ones that I'm kind of torn on. Also, Mr. Dragon Man. I love him. Celine, she's a bit too boring for me. Like, she's sweet and everything, but she's fine. Ireland, I find him a bit boring. I feel bad saying it, but like some of them are a little bit boring for me. And he's one of them. Like, I get that he likes archaeology and stuff, but like, it's not for me. Hayden, again, he's kind of cool, but not for me. Juniper is in the running because I love her. She is just fierce and she's pretty and I love her. And also, if we get her, I'm hoping we get Dozy because Dozy's pretty and I love him. March. March is who I want. He's grumpy and I like that he slowly warms up to us and everything, and I know it's like a case of I can fix him kind of thing, but like I love him. I love my grumpy blacksmith man, so like here's the forerunner for me. But like the other 3 that I like are Baylor, Calderus, and Juniper. Juniper is a vibe. I want her furniture as well. And then, Raina, she's okay. Like, I like that she's a chef, but, like, I don't know, like, she's not for me. And same with Reese as well. Like, he's fine, but, like, again, a bit boring for me. And then Valen, like, she's pretty. I love her, but, like, not in a dating sense. I just think she's cool. So I have no idea how the dating system works in this. I haven't even got any hearts with anyone. Honestly, just gifting them things. They have, like, liked and loved stuff, but if you're not too sure about what it is, you can, Like, I just kind of gifted them things and just hoped for the best a lot of the time. And then eventually I learned more about what they liked. But I don't know if it's, like, told you about this yet. Like, I can't remember if there's, like, a quest that you have to do or something. I think there might be. But eventually, with Elsie, you get gossip, which basically, like, you can talk to her once a day, and she'll say something about, like, I've got some good gossip for you, and then she, gives you the option to find either a liked or a loved thing from, like, there's, like, 3 characters she picks at random, and there's, like, liked or loved things that you can pick, so it's a good way to find out some of the stuff that they like. Like, I definitely recommend doing the gossip quest if you, oh yeah, you do have it. Yeah, like, if you have that, there's, like, a separate interaction button you can press to talk to her. I think it's Y, because I play with, Xbox controller, so on an Xbox controller it's Y. And then she'll, like, give me gossip, and it's, like, liked or loved things for people, which has been a lifesaver. I love that March is just this game's version of Stardew, but a bit less deep. Yeah, exactly. And he's pretty. I think that March is prettier than Shane. I just like the art style of this game too. I like that it's like 90s anime inspired, but like pixel. Oh, I was putting the barn down as well. I forgot why I was on my farm for a minute. Oh yeah, we need like wood and stone. I have plenty of both. Let's find space actually. My farm doesn't have an awful lot of space. You know what, there's space there. I lied. Okay, 100. Build. It could just be small. Oh yeah, the small barns don't. It must just be like the medium and big ones that do. I like that we get our stuff back if we remove a barn or a coop as well. Like, destroying it just gives us our resources back, which is really nice. So where is Elsie today, actually? Let's go get some gossip. Now that I've spoken about it, I'm like, that's a thing I could do. Yeah, so she's like, you simply must hear about this. And then there's like 3 that it gives you at random. Occasionally, she'll give you the option for loved ones as well, but for the most part, it's liked ones. I guess I should go with him because, like, I don't have many. Although maybe we'll go with Dell because I have the least information about Dell. Okay, there we go. So she likes cookies. So at some point I'll have to give her cookies. Like, I've got the information about the things, I just haven't actually given them the things a lot of the time. So I probably should do that at some point. Because they're, like, not greyed out as such, but they're, like, faded. Until you, like, give them the gifts. Although some of it I can't give her yet. But most of it I can. I also just got lazy with giving people gifts after a while, because I was like, it takes time and resources, and like, it doesn't look like friendship deteriorates in this game, which I like. So, it doesn't matter too much if I don't give them gifts like every day. But yeah, I've just been like hoarding everything recently. So like I've been on a few like mining days and stuff. Like in the winter especially, I just kind of went mining a lot. So I have like way too much ore and stuff at the moment. Oh, it's ad time? Oh god. Okay, let me get into the inn for a minute. And we'll pause in the inn. apologies, I did not know that the ads were coming up. I'll just check on where's on stream for a minute. Wherever it is. Hold on. By the time I find it, it's gonna be the end of the ads. Can't find it! It's there. It's gonna be the end of the ads in a minute. My bad. For that one. Neon, hello. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're good. You caught me just as an ad break started without me realizing. Typically. I've heard this song a lot. It only came out yesterday, but my brother mixed and mastered it, so I heard it a lot when he was mixing and mastering it. I actually think I might know what the big word is. Did you have a nap and stuff, Neon? I hope that you feel better, if you did. Damn, I thought I had a word, but I don't. My sleep pattern's balked again. Being ill is not it. I agree. My sleeping pattern's been balked for a while, and I don't feel great as well, so... I can't think of anything. Kane! Okay, well that was good timing. We failed and then the ads are over. I'm so sorry to anyone who got stuck in ads. I didn't even realize that ads were running. I really need to add a sound or something to tell me when ads are happening, because I freaking miss when ads start a lot of the time. Which is my bad. You didn't miss any gameplay. I literally went to the inn and paused to the game. And we just did a little round of words on stream, so we didn't miss much. Cena. Cena would be good. I wonder if Cena was a word, actually. That would have been funny. It's all good. I went to go pee and get some more water. Hey, that's what we like to hear. Stay hydrated and do the peas. I don't know what I wanted to do. Oh wait, I know what I can do. We will go and see Best Boy Dozy. Dozy's expression makes it clear he's enjoying the sound of the rain. Pet the doggo! Because we can pet the doggo. And then we're also going to give him a stick. Dozy is thrilled to have a new stick to play with. His tail whips back and forth excitedly. I love him. But like, why can we not have this furniture? Like, I want a fancy cauldron. I want a fancy bed with a moon on it. Why can I not have these? Like, why can I not have the pink and purple bed? I want it. And a crystal ball. I want a crystal ball. Thank you for being so informative, by the way. I don't find many people who even know this game, never mind the lack of info online about it, so it's nice to chat. Honestly, you're so welcome. I love this game and I love talking about it, so if I can help, I will do my best. Because, like I said, I knew that I would enjoy this game, and then I was sad one day, and then Neon got me the game, and then I kind of no-lifed it, and now I'm in, like, year 6, and yeah. Oh, I forgot what this chest was. I have a big old pumpkin hoard. I hoarded my pumpkins, and I was going to decorate my farm with pumpkins, and then I never did. So this is just the pumpkin chest. I have, like, 16 of some of them, like 17 and 18. I just wanted, like, 3 at least of each kind, and it was random, and then, yeah. I kind of wasted way too much of my money on pumpkins. Yeah, I like the cozy games. So I have at least some information on the cozy games. Cozy games, and if you ever need to know anything about Xenoblade Chronicles, I know a lot about Xenoblade Chronicles. Yeah, there's so many other colours. So many of them. I wasted so much time. I think I actually streamed it, and then there's just, like... I think it was literally about half an hour or something of me just, like... I'm only gonna do a few more, and then it was like, oh, but I want this, and then it took me way longer than it should have to get all of the colours I wanted, and I was just like, aha. So yeah. I'm gonna sell the small barn because I don't need it. I do need to go put animals in the daycare while I remember though, because I have too many and they're taking up like my entire barn. Well, barns. I have 2 barns. Oh, actually. I'm waiting for it to leave early access, and then I plan to play and bombard with questions where needed myself. Honestly, I'm happy to answer questions if I know how to answer the questions. Like, I'm in year 6 in this game, and I don't actually know how many hours I've put into this so far. Hold on. Let me go on Steam quickly and see if it will tell me. Probably too many. According to Steam, I don't know how accurate this is because I feel like it was already up there. But 205 hours. So, quite a lot. Quite a lot of hours in the... Okay, Henrietta, because I like Henrietta. Henrietta doesn't seem to mind the rain. And then Henrietta can have a berry. Henrietta seems to enjoy the snack I brought her. Daycare. God, there's so many. What do I need? I don't know which ones to get rid of into the daycare. At 4:20 PM, nice. It's not anymore. But damn. 28 for you. Still a lot, honestly. I want to keep the seasonal ones, I think. So, Bean and Bow can go. I don't need... What do I? They all have really dumb names. Just ignore the really dumb names of everything. Anga was expecting a child and cannot... Okay, sure. We have Bob and Fanny, the horses, as well. Because Aunt Fanny and then Bob's your uncle. They were named by Neon. Oh, yeah, I sell a lot of my animals, and then people were, like, angry at me for calling them Sal. They were like, you should give them proper names, and I'm like, but then how will I know which ones I was planning to sell? So there's, like, a bunch of my animals that are called, like, Sal. Which, yeah, my bad, but, like, I'm gonna sell them at some point, and then, like, half my animals are in her. We also have Quackwa Man. I called one of the ducks Quackwoman, and I was so proud of that. But I don't have any ducks on my farm at the moment because I already have all the seasonal variants of them. So I'm trying to get the seasonal variants of the animals at the moment. So I only pointed out the one called Sal. Yeah, you only pointed that one out. But Clems, I think it was like, you shouldn't call your animals Sal. That's so mean. Why are you calling them Sal when they could have proper names? And I'm just like, because I want to sell all the goddamn things. I also just realised, give me 2 seconds. I apologise, there's like no sound for a sec. We have a channel point redemption, which I don't think I have active. Active in a second. Where is it? Did I get rid of it? No, there we go. Okay, for 1,000 channel points, you can name a farm animal if you so desire. I forgot that I had that as a channel point redeem. But Neon, you weren't here for the unhinged because I did it off stream. I got spring variants of the animals. So one is spring, one is sprung, one is sprung, one is sprang, and one is sprang. Because in my head, that made sense. All in caps as well, by the way. Like, they're all in caps. Because I got very excited that I finally had the spring variant. So we have spring, sprung, sprung, sprang, and sprang. But all in caps. I have good naming systems, clearly. This is why people should redeem the name an animal and then you can rename the animals to something that is better. Because left to my own devices, I call them stupid things like that, or I call them Cell. So... I actually like it, but the chicken should be spring. What is the reasoning behind that? Because people say spring chicken, I'm guessing. I could just use a shovel for that, but I'm so used to using my pickaxe that I'm gonna use pickaxe. Yep, spring chicken. Okay. Just for you, I'll rename the chicken. I don't remember if I have to go in... I think I have to go into the barn. Well, coop for the chicken. To rename it. Oops. Okay, we've got spring. And then I don't remember what was previously spring, so I think it was alpaca. Was it you? Yes. There we go. Oh, I need to replenish the food as well. All the food is in the other barn though. Need to like split the food again. I did have it kind of evenly split, but then it's hard to properly evenly split it because like I have more in this one than I have in the other one. So it was quite hard to have like a properly even split of the food and stuff. Plus they don't have it where you can like half a bundle or anything, so I literally just have to like sit here and like spam a button to sort of split the stack, and it gets kind of boring. So You don't gotta. I was just making a bad pan as per usual, and tablet delay means it's already happened. Nah, honestly, it's fine. It's already changed, so... At least it wasn't anything, like, bad. Okay, that needs... Okay, I have loads of food for them. I love them. They're so cute with a flower crown. I need to try for the summer variants in the summer as well. And then I think I have a lot of the fall variant. Like, the only ones that I know that I have all of the variants for are bunnies, which is why I don't have bunnies in the barns. And coops. I just keep saying barns. I know there's coops as well, but my brain just says barns, and then I'm like, there's also coops in this game. Okay, well, I'm getting lots of snails, and if I could give Ratmum some of the snails, I would, because Ratmum needs a snail for a quest. But sadly, I cannot. And in case anyone wants to see my house as well, by the way, this is my main room. There's 2 beds in here in case, like, with the Stardew, strats and stuff. There's one near the door in case I'm in the mines or something and I have to, like, run back to my house. And then I've got another bed over here. I was saying before, Neon, my chests in this game are a lot more organized than in most games, so you probably won't, like, actively hate all of my chests in this one, because they're at least semi-organized. So this one's, like, flowers and stuff. And then the one at the end of my bed is, like, my mining chest, so it's got, like, all the ores and, like, monster stuff and, like, a bunch of my stamina potions and all that kind of thing. And then this chest down here is, like, forageables and stuff, so... Well, resources, I guess. So there's, like, all my fiber and, like, stone and wood and all that kind of thing. Both of these ones are forageables and crops, so I've got, like, all my mushrooms and, like, the ice cubes and, like, pumpkins and all that kind of thing. And, like, all my fruit from my fruit trees and stuff goes in these too. And then both of these two are the artifacts. So I've got, like, artifacts in both of them. And then we have a really cute little tree. I love the little tree. I don't remember where I got it from, but I like the little tree. And then I've got, like, some date pictures on the wall. And my doggo. And then the room to the right is my little bathroom, which is kind of blue themed, like blue and black and white themed. And there's a plant in here too, because I like the plants. There's no chests in the bathroom or anything though. And then the room to the left is my little kitchen. I went with the kind of like cozy greenish kind of theme. And then there's some plants and stuff too. And this is one of my chests with fish and bugs in. And then in the refrigerator we have spellfruit parfait, because that's kind of fancy. And then I've got like my golden cookies and my golden cheesecake. And then this has like all my foodie kind of things, so like my eggs and like ingredients and stuff like that. And then we got my little actual kitchen bit here. And then if we go upstairs, this is like an actual bedroom, but I haven't done much with it. And then I've got like my bathhouse date pictures up here too. And then I've obviously got a bookcase because it's me. There's nothing in this one at the moment, but I just like having a chest at the end of the beds. This used to have artifacts in it, but all my artifacts are downstairs now. This one has like the bugs and insects and forageables, well, fish and insects and forageables even, from the mines in. And this is like date photos that I don't have space on the walls for. which I feel bad about, but like, I don't have space. And then, I don't know what's going to be in this room over here, but for the moment it's just like a comfy little room with like a little painting on the wall and some more date photos and stuff and a fireplace. And like the purple version of the dragonfly wallpaper, because dragonflies are my favourite insect. And then in this room, again, I'm not sure what's going to go here, but for now it's just like date pictures and a fishy rug, because I like the fishy rug. So summer, 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 simmer, summer, and simmer. You know what? We could do that. We very well could do that for the summer ones. Okay, we should sleep before the day ends, and I, like, pass out. It's all very neat. You've done great. I'll show you the outside chests in a minute as well, because even the outside chests are quite neat. Like, I wish I could be this organised on every game, but, like, my brain doesn't work like that, unfortunately. I wonder if any of my crops would have grown today, actually. You can also pick between cat and dog. We have a dog at the moment because I had a cat for, like, the longest time. So for now we have a dog. She kind of looks like a Dalmatian, kind of. It's like the closest to a Dalmatian I could get because it's like black and white with spots, so I like her. She's cute. So all my crops. Okay, let me just do that quickly to water everything. And let me just let the animals out. Because otherwise I would just like eat the other stuff. So this chest is where all my food, like friendship food is. Because some of it is like universally liked and some's universally loved. So I have that for when I need to gift things to people, which I haven't had to do for a while, really. This one is like all my mana stuff, because sometimes I need it. This one is like most of the stuff that I get from the animals. There's duck eggs in here because I don't think I have any recipes that need duck eggs. So they're in here for now. But then the rest is like feathers and stuff like that, which you need for like crafting recipes. This one is like my restorative chest, so like HP and stamina restoration food. And then also like all my saplings and stuff. I have like hella cherry ones because I like the pink trees. This is my other bug and fish chest. Because I needed more than one. And then these four are furniture. I have a lot of furniture that I don't really know what to do with yet. Like, I'll likely redo my entire house at some point. I say, as I'm probably never gonna do it. I also need to figure out how to decorate my farm, because my farm isn't very decorated. Like, Rat Mum was very nice earlier and said that my farm was pretty, but, like, I need to definitely work on it a lot. And then I've got spare chests over here, and then I've got like a little outdoor kitchen in case I need to cook something and can't be bothered to go in my house. And then I've got seasonal chests here, so like seasonal fruits go in each. So we got like seasonal spring stuff in here for now, and then we've got summer, and then we have fall, and then we have winter. And then in this chest over here, this is like the essence stones which I need for my auto petters and the few sprinklers that I have for the animal foods. Because like I have crops down here specifically for the animals to eat, and it makes my life easier if I have the sprinklers here. So like for them, like I use a spell for most of the crops, but I like to have sprinklers here for the animals. So they have sprinklers, and then like I generally use a spell for the rest of my crops because I'm lazy. And then this is like the excess stuff. Like I have like loads of excess berries and stuff that I like to sell. Like this is I usually just bulk sell stuff at the end of a month, well, season. And then this is like food. And then this is also food, but also a couple of the crops that don't fit in my crop one. And this is like all my seeds. So I have like at least one of all of the seeds. So... And then this is the one I showed earlier. This is my pumpkin chest. And then I also have... this is where I put stuff that the dateable characters give me. So, like, sometimes they'll send you, like, birthday gifts, and sometimes they just randomly give you stuff if you talk to them. So I started putting a bunch of the stuff in a chest. So this is, like, my little romancy chest. Which is maybe lame, but I think it's cute. So... It is very pretty, and I appreciate the systems you have going on. Makes getting what you need a lot easier. Yeah, like, I tried to be as organized as I could with it, because, like, my Stardew farm on my Switch is probably, like, the other most organized thing I have, but, like, that took a long time. Whereas, like, for the most part, I feel like I was quite organized from quite early on in Mistria. An orchid mantis. Okay. My game might lag a bit because this is like my massive crop field. And I have a lot of crops to harvest, so there will be some lag. I'm hoping my game doesn't crash. Like, it has crashed before when I've been trying to harvest it. Luckily not on stream, but sometimes off stream because it's such a big field and there's such a lot going on. It has crashed my game before. So I'm trying to do it reasonably slowly to hopefully combat the lag a bit. I'm also gonna have to... I thought that was gonna crash then. Oh, that was scary. I was gonna get rid of all of these crops at one point, and then I thought I want to try to get, like, a decent chunk of money before it leaves early access. So I kind of didn't get rid of all of the crops, and sometimes I wish I had, because it lags a lot and I always get really scared my game's gonna crash. So I'm like, should I? Oh, I also have seasonal greenhouses. So this one is spring and I have strawberries in it. This one is summer and I have tea in it. This one is fall and I have cranberries in it. And this one is winter and I have snow peas in it because they're like the regrowable crops. So I don't have to replant them like every time I harvest them. They just like will regrow. I think it's like 5 days. So like every 5 days or so I have the crop. And the greenhouse means I can grow it year round. So if someone ever asks me for like snow peas in summer, then I can give them snow peas because I'll have them. Okay, cool. I was too cautious and did not get any of the peas. One of the things I like about Mistria as well is that you have, like, quite a lot of winter crops. Because, like, in a lot of farming games, you can't really grow anything in the winter. But I like the fact that in Mistria there are winter crops. Okay, we're nearly done. There we go. I'll have to regrow some stuff, but like, the scary field is done. And then I've just got to harvest all of this. There's so much stuff. Like, if you're like me, and you just do like the regrowing crops and stuff, you will be here for like ages. Oh god. Sorry, Mr. Snail, I didn't mean to, like, accidentally trample you. What crops grow in the winter? I can show you in a minute. Let me just harvest this field and then I can show you the seeds. Because I have a stockpile of seeds for each season. Because I am extra. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I have all of my seeds sorted by season as well. So up until here is spring. Up until here is summer. And then up until, I think, here is fall. Is it that? No, wait, up until here is fall. And then I think the bottom row is winter. So in the winter, you can grow daikon radishes. You can grow frost lilies. You can grow the snow peas, which I grow year round in my greenhouse. You can grow cauliflower. You can grow snapdragons, which is kind of cool. You can grow beets. And you can grow... I never know how you pronounce that. It's like poinsettia. You can grow them as well. So there's actually quite a lot of stuff you can grow in the winter. What did I want to plant? Maybe I should do carrots, because we have, like, so many carrots. Should hopefully have enough stamina to plant stuff. Like, I hadn't played this in a while, and I completely forgot where I had to stand to do, like, the big patches of stuff. There we go. God, that field gets so laggy. I really need to, like, get rid of that big field at some point. No, that's not what I wanted. No, I want the carrots. Are the animals still outside? I should let the... Yeah. Animals can go back in. Because they get grumpy if they're out too late in the day. So we'll send them back in. Did I put all the animal stuff in? Yes. Okay, we've got some stuff we can put there too. No, no, no. I thought my game was gonna freeze. Actually, let me do... I'm gonna save my game because I'm scared. It keeps lagging. The worst part about being sick is I just slept for hours and I'm still exhausted. Go get some sleep, Tiger. If you need more sleep, get more sleep. Like, if your body's telling you that you need sleep, then you should listen to that. I say as I'm being incredibly hypocritical because I am really tired right now and I'm not like really resting. I mean, streaming's kind of resting, I guess, but like if you're not feeling well and your body's telling you you need rest, then you should rest. See, Rat Mum agrees as well. Rest is good. Okay, that was like big stamina refill. Yeah, like I've got one more day of work and then I've got 3 days off and I plan to rest up on Friday at least. Like, I really need to do like a big tidy over the weekend. But on Friday, I plan to rest up because like today was not a very fun day at work, and then I had to go pick up a prescription for my mum after work, and they said it was like one thing. So I called her and I was like, was it only one thing I was supposed to pick up? And she's like, no, there's supposed to be 2. And I'd already left, so I went back after and I was like, my mum says it's like 2 things, like, is there another thing I'm supposed to be picking up? And they said like, oh no, there's only one thing. And then like another one of them looked and they were like, there's another thing you should, like, she should get, but we don't have it. And then they were like, has she run out? And I was like, yes. And then they were like, oh, we have 1 tablet we can give her for tonight. And then they were like in the process of like giving it to me. And then like another pharmacist was like, "Oh no, we actually we don't have any of them," kind of thing. And it's just like, okay, cool. And then I was like, "Can I like get any of the tablets for her then?" And they were like, "No, you'll have to like." They were like, "If you want to take the prescription and go to another pharmacy, you can." And I was like, "Well, no, because it's like late and it's going to be closed soon." And then they were just like faffing around for ages, and it was really stressful. And long story short, I have to go back tomorrow, and I don't want to now because like they were kind of mean, and I'm just like, wonderful. Um, so now I just like never want to go back to that pharmacy. I might do so soon. Just want a little bit of awake time as I need to eat something today. Yes, please do eat. I just had a thought. I have no idea what you do for work. Any of you are comfy sharing, of course. I work in retail. I don't like it. It stresses me out. But I work in retail. There's like a nerdy shop. And I work in there. It's basically like a mini Forbidden Planet kind of shop, but like not as good. And like my boss is kind of poop. Um, like I get minimum wage, which like fair. But then like my boss is kind of very scatterbrained, and there have been times where like he's very weird when it comes to being off sick and stuff. Because like I had pneumonia a couple of years ago, and like the working conditions in the shop were not great. Um, the working conditions in the shop were not great. They were doing building work upstairs, and there was constantly dust falling down and stuff. And the doctors, when I went to the hospital, were like asking me about my working conditions and stuff, and I was like, yeah, about that. And then he got really weird with me, when I had to call off sick, because I was off for like quite a while actually with the pneumonia. And he was really weird about it. And then my mum had to call and just be like, yo, she is actually like really sick. And like he tried to say something, and then she was like, well, you know, they have been asking about her working conditions, and then he kind of backed down a bit. But like, yeah, it's not ideal. He also has started writing has started writing down how many days off I've had sick on my payslip in red. Um because it's above the national average, and apparently that's terrible. So on every payslip it says like in bright red letters like days off sick, and then how many days it is. So I feel like I can't have days off sick even if I'm sick. So he makes the job stressful. Like I never really see him, but like I have to message him sometimes about like issues in the shop and stuff, and like half the time he doesn't care. Like our card machines haven't been working properly for like 3 years now, and like all of us have told him multiple times that the card machines don't work properly, and it's only now that he's like, yeah, maybe when you're all off over Christmas and stuff, like I'll replace the card machines. And I'm just like, we told you this like 3 years ago, but sure. Um, we don't get Christmas bonuses or anything either, and we used to have to pay for our own Christmas meals and stuff. And it was only like 2 years ago that he actually started contributing to it. And then I missed. I don't remember if it was last year or the year before. I missed when I had pneumonia, and then I think he had COVID last year, so he didn't go. But I also didn't go because I think I was away or something. Or sick, I don't remember now. But I didn't go last year either. But now, supposedly, because there's quite a lot of us, supposedly this year we're actually getting a Christmas bonus instead. So, because we have like, I think like 6 or 7 staff across 2 shops now. Um, so that's too many now. So I think like, one of my colleagues was like, oh yeah, we're just getting bonuses this year, hopefully. So we shall see. Yeah, I'm not a fan of my boss either. He is a nightmare. I've been there for like 7 or 8 years at this point, and it didn't used to be that bad for like the first few years, but then it's only over the past like 3 or 4 years that he's got like so much worse. And then like especially since COVID and everything, customers have got like a lot worse as well. Like the amount of unhinged people who come in, it's ridiculous, and the amount of people who are just rude for the sake of being rude. Like it's like people just have like no semblance of like what is correct anymore. So yeah, it's like the customers who are really stressful as well. I left customer service during COVID and you couldn't pay me anything to go back. Honestly, if I could leave, I would. Like, if I could leave this job, I very much would. There's, like, not an awful lot of jobs at the moment, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would be gone by now. Like, I keep looking, but, like, there's not an awful lot here because, in the high street as well, like, this is a problem everywhere, not just here. But they're closing so many stores at the moment. Like, they've just closed a charity shop where I live, and they're closing another one in, like, February. And there's, like, a bunch of shops that have been closed for, like, a few years at this point, and they're just not doing anything with them. So there's not really that many jobs around at the moment. And, like, technically I could commute, but I live in, like, quite a small seaside town. So, like, I could commute, but it's going to be, like, about an hour or a bit longer than an hour to, like, the nearest big towns. And for one of them, I could get a train, which wouldn't be too bad. But for one of them, it's, like, loads of really long, winding roads and stuff, and I get travel sick. So, it's, like, stress. They just got so evil and inconsiderate. Yeah, honestly, a lot of places are like that. It's horrible. Turbo. I don't want it to be. Actually, you know what? It can be turbo. Hyper lemon because it's golden. That kind of works. Tiny. Oh, to be fair, it is tiny. Okay, it's Ulrich's birthday. I like Ulrich. It's funny because he just likes stones and stuff, so I could essentially just give him stone, but I'm gonna give him a loved gift because I like Ulrich. But yeah, like, the thing that stresses me out as well is, I don't get to put in, like, as much time into streaming and stuff as I'd like to, because, like, work stresses me out so much that I'm constantly just really, really tired when I get home. And then, like, it doesn't help my job as well. Like, I had a breakdown, like, a few years back. Like, a really bad mental breakdown. And, like, I had to have, like, 2 months off work or something. And my god, my boss was, like, a nightmare during that time. Because, like, he didn't seem to understand. And, like, he kept going on about, like, oh, I have family members who have, like, mental health issues. I know what it's like, kind of thing. And it's like, you don't, because it's, like, different for everyone. Like, it's not like one size fits all mental health. So, like, he was a bit of a nightmare during that, and he was, like, getting really pushy for me to go back and stuff. So, like, honestly, the sooner I can get away from that job, the better, but I just don't have a way out of the job at the moment. So, for now, unfortunately, I have to stay there. But I'm hoping that one day I can figure out some kind of a solution to get away from that. Because I do really enjoy streaming, but I also find that I really get in my own head about it sometimes. Especially when I don't get to dedicate as much time and effort to it as I'd like to. Because, like, I don't know, like, I know you shouldn't compare yourself to people, but on occasion I, like, see people and I'm like, I wish I could dedicate as much time and effort and energy into streaming as a lot of my friends do. Because, like, it looks like it's a lot more fun to be able to do something that you enjoy as opposed to having to deal with people. But, like, I'm hoping I can get that one day. It just won't be anytime soon, probably, because I would not make enough money, obviously, from streaming to be able to quit and be able to do that for a living, so hopefully one day, or hopefully I can find some other kind of avenue to support myself with that isn't retail at some point. It's just hard, like, trying to figure out what you're good enough at doing to, like, make money off that isn't, like, retail when it's all you've done for, like, the past 8 years or so. I really hope you get that chance. The only reason I can do it is because me and Josh have our own business. That is really cool that you have your own business, though. But yeah, like, fingers crossed I can, but, like, you are lucky that you have a very supportive husband and everything as well. Like, obviously I don't know him very well, but, like, from what I've seen of him on your streams and stuff, he seems very lovely. But, like, it's cool that he's, like, actually supportive, because obviously there's, like, a lot of people out there who aren't supportive of, like, their spouse's dreams and stuff, and, like, I don't get that. Like, I don't get people who are like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna support, like, your endeavors and stuff. It's like, why are you with that person if you just don't want to, like, support their successes and stuff? It's weird. I nearly messed up, but didn't actually mess up. Like, I hate the, when you're in a chest and stuff, I hate that. Because I keep accidentally pressing the 2 arrows and it reorganizes my inventory. And I like where my weapons are, and it reshuffles my tools and stuff if I press it, and I don't want to press it. But I accidentally press it all the time, and I hate it. He's lovely, and he's one of the best cooks I've ever met too, honestly. Yeah, you've shown me the food he's made before, and it does look banging. Okay, I can actually start selling the cherries soon. I accidentally put Ulrich's present back in here. Does Ulrich actually like bronze, actually? Yes, cool. Yeah, getting away from this specific retail job especially. Like, even if I have to still work in retail for a bit, it would be nice to work elsewhere. But there's just nothing out there at the moment, and I did try looking for remote work, but when I was looking recently, it was, like, mostly just, like, training AI and stuff like that, and I was just like, I am not doing that, so... And then I did apply for a couple of jobs, but it was, like, nothing that I really wanted to do. And then, like, the few things I did apply for, it was all the kind of job where you have to do, like, the questionnaires of, like, a customer comes in and tells you that they've seen a woman with a pushchair stealing things. What do you do? And then it gives you, like, 3 options to pick from or whatever. And I must have done it wrong. They must have not liked my answers, because, like, they were like, you are unsuccessful, and I was like, ah, damn. because, like, I was hoping that I did well, but nope. Plus, like, the other thing, is because it's a seaside town where I live and work, it's, like, very seasonal. So, like, summer and stuff, I have, like, okay hours. But then in the winter, my hours go right down, and I can, like, barely live off the hours that I get and everything. Ooh, a mist lamp. A floating purple-blue cloud of mist that glows from within. I love that. But yeah, because my hours go right down in the winter as well, it's, like, really not the best job you could have. That made me jump. Jesus Christ. Hi, Yarrow. How did the stream go? Welcome in. How did the Pokemon, I'm assuming, go? I hope it went well. Why the Kappa? There we go. Neon did it at the same time. Thank you, Neon. You did do Pokemon. How did the Pokemon go? Did you progress or did you do shiny hunting? Yeah, if you guys don't follow Yarrow yet, then you should definitely go check out Yarrow streams, because they do a lot of chill Pokemon streams and stuff like that. So if you don't already follow Yarrow, go follow Yarrow. No, you don't have to be sorry. Like, you're a mod. Why sorry? It went well. Did some more story and caught a couple of ones you didn't have yet. Hey! I'm so excited to get the new Pokemon game at some point. I don't know when though. Like, maybe birthday, but not 100% sure. I asked my dad, so I'll see what he says. Thanks for the double shout out. You are welcome. Oh, Rick! That tiny volcano at the museum. Do you think it makes tiny basalt? Tiny rhyolite? I want to know. There we go. A birthday present. Oh yeah, it is so party time. There we go. Oh, Rick's happy. We'll go talk to March. Yeah, birthday soon. I've been thinking. It could have been anyone that answered the call that Adeline put out. But seeing how hard you worked to rebuild this town, how much you look out for people, for a lot of reasons, I'm glad it was you, Amii. Oh, he's so cute. I love him. Angie Boy loves us. You ever wanted to learn how to do your own repairs, Baylor? I could teach you if you want. Oh, absolutely not. That sounds exhausting. Happy to leave it to the expert. I like both of these two, but, like, my heart belongs to March, I think. Although I'll probably do a second playthrough at some point, and I'll probably marry Baylor. I might just do multiple playthroughs eventually, and then, like, March for one, Baylor for one, Juniper for one. And just, like, romance the people that I want to romance. Yarrow, do you have an Umbreon yet? I know that the evolutions are in the game. Did I water the greenhouse? I think I did. Yeah, I did. I forget what I have and haven't done. What was I doing? Oh, I was gonna put the lamp in my house and see what it looks like. I have a grey one. Actually, I have a pink one. Is that a cushion or something? I don't even know. I just randomly get furniture and put it in my house. Oh, the purple one's cute. You know what? I'm gonna replace the pink one and put the purple one there. No! Not my beach date photo. There we go. Oh damn, I did it in spring. I should have done it in summer. There we go. Oh, that's so cute. That is such a cute little lamp. I think we're only about 5 minutes away from ads again as well. You know what? We'll put it in the bedroom. We'll put a... there maybe? God, we have so many artifacts and stuff. I don't know what to do with most of it. I don't want to redo that, but fine. I like to make sure the dog treats are there. Because I like to feed my dog in the mornings, and that's where I've grown accustomed to them being. So... maybe we'll do some fishing. I quite like the fishing in this game. Like, I know that Neon likes the Stardew fishing, but the Stardew fishing stresses me out because I'm bad at it. So, like, for me, I quite like the fishing in this game because it's, like, really quite basic. But I feel like this will be one of the things that Neon does not enjoy so much about the game. I can't stand Stardew fishing. I always mod it out. Yeah, I didn't used to, but like the last time I played Stardew on my PC, I did have the mod that got rid of it because I just didn't want to do it. Fishing is hard in any game. Not this one. This one's not too bad. I like that it's fairly challenging. I mean, there's fairly challenging and there's like, I cannot catch a fish because the bar moves too quickly and then I cannot stay on the bar to save my life. Like, I'm bad at staying on the bar. Like, even when it's not going fast, half the time I can't stay on the bar. Although, I could just blame my Switch controller for that, but like... I don't know. Like, I find Stardew fishing hard. I like the fact this is kind of like Animal Crossing fishing. Apart from, I prefer Animal Crossing fishing. Because, like, my controller doesn't vibrate for this one, but my controller does vibrate with Animal Crossing fishing, and I find it easier to tell on Animal Crossing when a fish bites. Like, it vibrates a little bit, but it's, like, a very gentle vibration on this compared to, like, the rumbling vibration that you get on, Switch. Okay, I don't know why I keep collecting these berries, because I don't think they're worth very much. And, like, I already have loads, but it's just force of habit at this point to just, like, pick up all of the forageables and stuff that I can be bothered to pick up. I always forget there's a lemon tree up there. I need to go on a mining run again at some point, but like, I can't be bothered right now. But I should probably go on a mine again at some point. Oh my god. Clearly I went mining for artifacts at some point and again, I don't have space. Apparently every time I come up here to get artifacts, I don't have space. Because I still don't have space. Whoopsie. Neon, do you know who you like in this game yet? Like, do you know who you're planning to romance or anything in this game? Also, we're only about a minute away from ads. I just glanced over and saw, so I apologize in advance about the ads. Twitch make me run ads every hour for 3 minutes. You won't miss much because I'm literally gonna go to my house and then we'll save. And then it should be the ads, and I'll chuck words on stream up for the people who are here. And like I'll take a quick break as well to like stretch my legs and stuff. So I haven't really done that yet today, so so I'm not gonna have time to like chuck everything in the chests before the ads, I don't think. Yep, there we go. Okay. I'm gonna chuck words on stream on. I'll answer your messages in a sec as well, Neon. But I'll chuck words on stream on for now and some music for you guys, and I will be right back because I need to like have a little stretch and stuff. So enjoy the words, and I will be back shortly.
Dino Beast is big and scary.
Welcome in, Flautus Bria. I hope that you're good. I hope your stream went well. Thank you so much for the raid. Unfortunately, you may have been hit with ads because ads are running at the moment. But thank you so much for the raid. You were doing Dreamlight Valley? Hey! I hope it went well. I don't know, I'll type in chat as well. Oh, thank you, Neon. Thank you for typing out while I was about to type Neon. Good mod. What a bad time for ads to hit. But if there is anyone who can hear me, I hope that you had a lovely time in Bria's stream. I see that they were doing Dreamlight Valley. That's such a fun game. I don't know how long is left, actually. Alright, like 25 seconds. That's not too bad. We also failed words, but like, that's fine. That's just like... That's just a secondary thing. Okay, I'm so sorry to anyone who got stuck in ads there. Ads hit just as you raided, which I'm so sorry about, but thank you so much for the raid, Bria. I hope that your stream went well. How was the Dreamlight Valley? And welcome in raiders as well. Welcome in, I ate paint as a kid. That is such a good username. I love that. But yeah, welcome in everyone. In case you don't know me, my name's Amii. I do quite a lot of cozy games on stream. I am also a fan of like JRPGs and stuff. My favorite game is Xenoblade Chronicles. And today we're just playing a bit of Fields of Mistria because I just felt like doing something relaxing. So we haven't done loads. We're just kind of gathering and like just kind of playing the game. We were trying to get some of the seasonal animals and stuff, but apart from horses, I think we have all of the spring variant animals. So the grind continues to try to get a spring horse. Apart from that, we're just kind of... I want to decorate my farm, but I don't know how to decorate it yet. And otherwise, we're just kind of doing our day-to-day stuff. So, like, harvesting the crops when there's crops, and just kind of gathering forageables and stuff. And, like, we had a couple of dates with some of the townsfolk the other day as well, which was cute. All my crops need watering. But I am lazy, so... That's the wrong chest. We're going to have mana food. And then I can do this. Because it's easier. Okay, and then I need to replenish their food. I didn't even finish selling everything last night. Because we ran out of time. Let me empty my pockets a bit, actually. And then the animal stuff can go. But yeah, I hope the Dreamlight Valley went well. I've been meaning to go back to that game for ages. But I'm also a bit worried to go back to it at this point because I don't remember when I stopped playing it, but they've added so much content since I stopped playing that I'm a little bit nervous to go back to it because there's going to be a lot of stuff to play through, and like I already feel overwhelmed because I know that there's at least a few different franchises that got added to it since I played last. Like, one of the last things I remember trying to do was, like, the Lion King quests. So I feel like I'm very far behind for Dreamlight Valley. Plus, I haven't got any of the DLCs yet, but, like, the DLCs look like they'll be fun as well. Okay, yeah, we got the chicken. We have 2 chickens now, like spring chicken. Only the horses, I think, we need. I don't know why I catch the bugs, they're really not worth room. Every little helps. Oh, all the artifacts are in. Okay, see, there's so many wild berries. Like, I have 150 in that chest, but then, like, we've gathered so many. I have, like, over 200 in this one. Bit ridiculous. Ooh. Oh, money. 500. That should really be the regrowing crop, but, like, do I want to do a regrowing crop? Probably makes sense, but then it's going to grow at a different rate to the rest. I also need to clear some of the debris off my farm at some point. There's so much debris. Because it all comes back. Oh, welcome in as well, Mr. Bartleview.
Sidekicks, follow Ricky! Let's go, go, go!
Thank you so much for the follow as well. We have anonymous follows on in case people want to, like, lurk and stuff. But thank you so much for the follow. I very much appreciate it. Oh, you love this game? I'm so glad to hear that. Like, there don't seem to be a lot of people who know this game. So whenever I find people who also know and love the game, it makes me very happy. But, like, I've played a lot of this game. I'm in year 6 at the moment. I've kind of maxed out a bunch of stuff. Like, all my skills are maxed out. My equipment is not quite maxed out, I don't think, but I have good equipment. my town rank is like the highest it can be, I think, at the moment. And at the moment I'm trying to grind money because I don't know how much we're gonna need when it comes out with early access. So I'm just trying to stockpile like stuff at the moment. So I'm also trying to make my farm look pretty, but that's a work in progress. I have this little picnic area down here. And I have my little orchard here. And then I have a stupidly big crop field because, again, I'm trying to, like, stockpile money at the moment. And then there's my little spring greenhouse that has strawberries. I have a summer greenhouse that has tea. I have a fall greenhouse that has cranberries. And then I have my winter one that has the spring snow peas. Because the regrowable crops make my life easier. And then this is all regrowable crops in these ones. I also have a little heart-shaped one. This is all the temple flowers and the magic seeds, which need harvesting, actually. And watering. So, yeah, I've got, like, a lot of stuff going on at the moment with it. How far are you in the game as well, Bartleby? And, like, who do you think that you want to romance is another question I've been asking people. Or, like, well, I mean, you can romance the people now, but, like, is there anyone in particular that you want to marry when the marriage kicks in as well? Like, I'm torn between a few people, but my heart at the moment is telling me March. Okay, I'm gonna save up the seeds again. And then just plant, like, many of them at once, because it makes my life easier. We got 9 bags of tesserae from that? Okay, that's not actually that bad. I think they're not worth much. Oh, 500, actually. That helps with my money grind. One thing I really liked about this game as well is, one of the cosmetics you get to have the little wings on your head, and you can do black ones, so I can make my PNG tuber. There's also just a long hairstyle that doesn't have the little space bun things as well, but I like the little buns. I think it sort of adds a bit to it. So, like, I know that mine looks more like this, really. Like, my character looks a bit more like that. But, like, I like this. So, he has the little buns as well. So I think the buns are adorable. And then at the moment we have the, I think like a dancer outfit or something. Where is the top? There. Dancer's jacket in purple, because purple's my favourite. And then we have the dancer's skirt in the purple and pink, because I think it's cute. I don't have anything for any of those, but I can put all the potions and stuff in there. Then we can put all the animal stuff in here. What else did I want to do? Apart from, like, clear debris, which I can do in my spare time. Actually, did I collect all of the shiny beads? Oh. I did not. There you go. And then... Oh god. And then I guess I'll have to try the stupid golden horses again, because I don't know if the other horse is grown enough. Like, for context, I'm trying to get all of the seasonal animals, and I've been trying for a while to get, like, the spring horse. But, like, I don't really have many other seasonal variants of horses. It's mostly just gold. I don't think I got a winter one either, actually. Like, I'm not having much luck with the horses. I had a lot of luck with the ducks and, like, nothing else. So... I'm running out of space in this barn again. I literally only just put animals in the daycare to make room, and I already need to do it again. Like, I've got one seasonal alpaca. I've got one seasonal sheep, like, for spring. Actually, I've got 2 alpacas, I lie. I just saw that there was a baby. We have 1 cappy, and we have 2 chickens and a duck. But horses! The horse says no. Which is kind of annoying, not gonna lie. Okay, Sprung. And are you a male? Yes, Sprung and Mango. I got excited and called the spring variants really stupid things. But yeah, honestly, this is one of my favourite cozy games to just chuck on and play. Although I have kind of no-lifed it a little bit. As you can tell from the fact that I am 6. But, you know. Like, I don't know if anyone else gets this, but, like, if you're just really in the mood to just fixate on a game, it does, like, for me, it's when I'm sad. A lot of the time, I need a game to play. And Mistria is, like, that game for me that I reach for when I'm kind of sad and stuff, and I just want something to just sink hours into. So that's maybe why I have so many hours into it. Like, I don't have that many hours, I don't think. I'm on about 210 hours, and I'm, like, year 6. I don't know if that's good or bad, honestly. Like, I don't know many people who play, so I don't really have anything to sort of balance it against, if that makes sense. Like, with games like Stardew, like, obviously they've been out for years, and, like, everyone... Not everyone plays Stardew, but, like, everyone knows someone who plays Stardew. So, like, you can say, like, oh, I have, like, 6,000 hours in Stardew or something. Like, I don't. I have, like, a lot less hours than that. But, like, I have friends who have sunk, like, thousands of hours into Stardew. But I don't know many people who play Mistria, so... I don't know whether it's, like, me being excessive, or if it's, like, a fine amount of hours to have in, like, an early access game kind of thing. Okay, one thing we can do, actually, which I keep forgetting to do, is we can go see Elsie and get our gossip. Even in a small town like Mistria, there's always plenty of gossip. A loved gift? We should get the loved gift. Toasted sunflower seeds. Salted and toasted, these sunflower seeds are best by the handful. If you like a game and play it a lot, I don't think that's a bad thing. Probably true. It's just because, like, it's early... Like, I know it's silly to say, but, like, it's early access, and there's not, like, all of the content in the game yet, so, like, I don't know if it's, like, odd or, like, excessive to have sunk so many hours into, like, an unfinished game kind of thing, if that makes sense. Let's fish a bit. There's a fish. If you dislike a game and play it a lot, however. Neon, I literally do that with DBD. What do you mean? Although, to be fair, with DBD, it's like a love-hate relationship as opposed to just, I loathe and despise this game, but I'm gonna play it anyway kind of thing. I take huge breaks from DBD. That's the joke. Wow. Also, are you still down to play DVD this week? I think I read some well, it's not even patch notes, but like they tweeted earlier and they said that they've like changed a bunch of the requirements for the Halloween event stuff because people were complaining that it was too hard to do and stuff. So like for killers, they had to hook people in the void like 15 times or something, and they've dropped it to like 4. And then there was something else, but I don't remember what it was now. Yeah, I'll play some. Cool. I don't necessarily want to play loads, but I want to at least try the event, you know. Have I ever told you how the Sleeping Dragon Inn got its name? Mum told me it was named by her great-great-grandpa. The story goes that he visited the deep woods one day and got lost after he strayed from his usual path. He wandered among dense trees for hours, searching for the path home. Finally, he came across some old ruins in a clearing. The sun was setting, so he decided to shelter there until the next day. That night, he dreamed of a huge sleeping dragon. It didn't speak to him, but it seemed to be pointing him home. The next morning, he walked in the direction the dragon had been facing and made it home safely. He named the inn after that dream dragon who saved him. You think it was a real dragon? Wouldn't that be amazing? Some of the forest around Mistria is so impenetrable. It really feels like anything could be out there. It's been generations, so I'm sure the story has changed over the years. Maybe it never even happened. Or maybe there's still a slumbering dragon out there even now. Maybe. I like collecting shells at the shore, but I never know what to do with them after I get home. Amii, I feel like I see you around town at all hours. Tell me, are you more of a morning person or an evening person? I am a night owl. Oh yeah? I can relate. I used to stay up late working all the time. These days I try to be more responsible about it though. Thanks to a certain someone. Okay. Yeah, come play DBD with us when we play Ratman. I haven't played DBD in a hot minute, so as long as you can deal with me being crap. Honestly, I'm bad at the game. Like Neon said, we both take long breaks, and like we don't play like competitively or anything. Like we mess around half the time anyway, so like I'm not playing to be like, oh my god, you missed that flashlight save, oh my god, how could you, or anything. Like I like to try to have fun with DBD when I play DBD because like if you get too competitive with it, it's just stress. So we like to mess around and do stupid stuff, so I don't care how good someone is at the game, honestly. Like, I just want to joke around and have fun with people, so we welcome people of all skill levels, honestly. Time for sleepies. Night night and thank you for stream. Bye, friends. Good night, Ducky. Have good sleeps. Thank you so much again for the raid. I appreciate you. Okay, good. In that case, absolutely, just ping me whenever. We shall do. I don't know what day we're gonna play yet, but we'll figure it out. Like, I'm working during the day tomorrow, but then I have, like, from about, say about 5:30-ish onwards, I should be free. Maybe like 6-ish, actually. So, anytime after that, if we play tomorrow, I should be free, and then I'm also free, like, most of the weekend, I think. Although Neon's busy on Saturday, so not Saturday, but, like, tomorrow evening and, like, most of Friday and probably, like, Sunday, I'm probably free. You're free tomorrow evening, you got a flu jab at 3 and that's all. Neon, are you free tomorrow evening? We'll play some tomorrow then. I take it that's a yes. Cool. But yeah, I'll let you both know when I'm home and like free and everything, and then we can figure out playing. I'm quite excited. Like, it's been a hot minute since I played DBD. It's been like 2 weeks or something, which feels like a hot minute to me. So I will be bad, but it's not about being good. It's about having fun. So if we can have some fun, then that's the important thing. Or actually, right. That chest. I'm too lazy to want to water all the crops, so like the crop field is too big. So we do that. And then I have to harvest everything again. Oh, I have a DBD related question for people in chat if any of you play the game as well, actually. Who is your favourite character to play? And which character that you have is the highest prestige level? For me, I would say that my favourite character is Kate. She always has been. But I've also been playing as Yui quite a lot lately for some reason. I don't know why. I just quite like Yui now. But I also like Michaela and Sable. So I have like 4 favourites. And then my highest prestiges, I have 2. My highest prestiges are Kate and Sable because I have P100 in both of them. My second highest one is Michaela. I feel like it's... I want to say like P47, but I don't remember the exact number because it's been a while since I played. Then probably Yui, because I think Yui might be 25. And I don't play killer, so I don't have a favourite killer, or like... My highest prestige killer is Trickster, because I was going to play Trickster at one point, but I play on controller, and apparently controller's really hard to play Trickster. Plus killer stresses me out, but like, my Trickster is prestige 1, and none of my other killers are prestiged. So that's me. I am a Survivor main because I only play Survivor. I've tried killer a few times in 2v8s and I hate it. And I've done like 3 normal killer matches by myself and I hated it. So I just play Survivor. Leon and Leon. How high is your Leon prestige now, Leon? I mean Cheryl, and I think she's my highest prestige as well. Oh, Cheryl's a good one. I like Cheryl. She has loads of really nice cosmetics as well. Like, some of the characters just get, like, nothing, and then some of them get, like, so much nice stuff. And then, like, a lot of the licensed ones don't really have very nice cosmetics, but, like, Cheryl has quite a lot of cool cosmetics. If we're talking killers, definitely Pyramid Head. I do like Pyramid Head. I would like to try Pyramid Head at some point. If I do play killer. I quite liked Ghostface when I played killer. Like, just trying to mess around and, like, teabag people and stuff. To be like, I'm friendly, I don't know how to play the game. That was quite fun. I didn't enjoy when I played Bubba, because I played Bubba before they got rid of the Survivor masks. Because they said people who'd played Bubba before then would get, like, Eerie shards, and I wanted the Eerie shards, so I did, like, 1 or 2 games as Bubba, and they were horrible. I did not enjoy any of that, so... But, like, Ghosty's probably the most fun killer I've played as in my very brief time of it. But I don't play killer, so... 50s, I think? Yeah, I feel like your Leon is at least P50 by now. He's really fun to play. He looks really fun to play. Wasp! Welcome in, Wasp. How are you doing? I'm noticing a theme there, Ratman. You must really like Resident Evil. Yes. Resident Evil best franchise. Kappa. Oh yeah, the fruit and stuff was only grown like 2 days ago. You can walk things, so it's fine. But I have so much food in my pockets now too. There's like a really good buff you can get for like the crops and stuff, where occasionally it will give you like food that you can get from like the crop that you harvest, which is why I have so much food. Okay, and then we'll go put the crops in the chest. And then we can put berries in the chest, but not the lemons, because we don't have enough lemons yet. Have the residents ever considered being kind? That's a very good question. Okay, where is Elsie today? She is at the fountain. Oh, also, are there any killers you guys hate playing against on DBD? I have several, but I really don't like the new one. I don't like Ghoul. And I hate Bing Bong. Or I want to say all my homies hate Bing Bong, but like everyone likes Bing Bong. I feel like I'm alone in my Bing Bong hatred a lot of the time. But yeah, Bing Bong is my least favorite. I also don't really like playing against Knight either. I feel like that's most of the killers I complain about. Neon will probably correct me soon, but like they're the ones that I remember not liking. Your memoirs have really been coming along, Aunt Elsie. They have, and yet the memory of every dalliance brings to mind another that I'd forgotten. My notes are quite extensive. I love her. There's nothing quite like a little gossip to add intrigue to the day. Ooh. I feel like Juniper. A frog? Yeah, and we have the YouTube vlogs. Legion. Oh, Legion's annoying when they have like the builds that make it like impossible for you to mend and heal. I hate that. Because like they'll chase you down and stuff, and then it's like they have like Sloppy or something and like Thana, and it's just like, I cannot heal. I also hate it when people do endgame builds, because someone did an endgame build recently, and like the entire game was miserable anyway. And then it was, I don't remember what it was, but it was like there's a spring trap perk that makes the exit gate open like 150% slower or something. And oh my god, it was so annoying. And then I was the only one left at one point, and I had nearly opened the gate, and then they got me, and I was just like, oh, what? Because that was like so stressful. Like, I don't like this. So like, I feel like it's a lot of the time it's builds rather than killers I hate. But like, there are definitely some killers that I hate playing against. Bing Bong and Wesker are the two who come to mind for me. Yeah, Wesker can get annoying. I don't mind Wesker. Like, I can kind of mind game Weskers sometimes, but like, they tend to get me more than I can get them. Also, sorry I've been on this screen for so long. I'm like yapping and drinking at the same time. I'm just bad with killers who have movement tech or make looping hard as it breaks my brain. Yeah, like I, at one point, got okay against Huntresses. I don't know if I still am, so I don't want to say, yeah, I'm great at looping Huntress, and then tomorrow I get completely owned by a Huntress or something, but like, at one point, I wasn't too bad against Huntresses. And now I'm just so rusty with everyone, like against everyone. I'm glad we wound up living by the ocean. Having fresh sushi whenever I want is one of my favourite things about Mistria. When you get a dish that's well made and thoughtfully plated, it's a form of art. I can tell that you like things that require skill to make. Yeah, I guess so. Sushi making is a skill that looks deceptively simple. It takes years to master. I respect that. Works, yippee! Exactly. We like the hogs. Okay, let me go to that place where we have the artifacts ever, and see if I can actually pick up any of said artifacts. I thought- wait, is that a bug? I was gonna say I thought that was a bug for a sec, and then I wasn't sure. That is a bug. It's an ant. I wonder if there's any lemons on this tree, actually. No. I can't get up there yet, and I want to get the forageable. I want the forageable. I also don't remember if I put the animals back into the barns and coops. They may be grumpy at me when I'm back. I think I did, but I'm not 100% sure. Like, I'm second guessing myself now. So what we'll do is we'll do the super secret shortcut that isn't really a super secret shortcut. And then we come back. I did not. It's a good job we came back to check. Because I think it's like 8 PM where they fall asleep. And if they fall asleep outside, they're a pain in the ass to get back into the coops and barns. Because like sometimes they'll move and sometimes they won't. So it's a good job I came back to check, because like I'm gonna go to a couple of places and like pick up some stuff. Okay, let's go to the deep woods in a sec, because there's like some funky stuff in there. Oh yeah, there's also like the blueberries in the spring. I always forget about the blueberries. Yeah, how are you doing today anyway, Wisp? I hope you have had a good day thus far. Very small plum. Ew, I don't like these worms. I don't like the red-head worms, they're kind of weird. How much space do I have left? 5. I've been neglecting that one piece of wood in the river for like ages now, so I figured I should go pick that up finally. I'm just snail there for now. Do I have 1 pocket space. There's not any point going up there. Although it means I can, like, get the stuff and then just, like, leave it there. And then I can pick it up at a later date. Is TTT tomorrow? It is! If you guys don't know, TTT is Tasty Treat Thursday. It's something that Space Mantis, our friend Ellie, does. So you should get yourselves a tasty treat of some kind tomorrow. And also feel free to let me know what it is if you do. I don't have anything in mind for mine yet, actually, but I can go pick up something after work. I had Maltesers last week and they were really... I love Maltesers. Neon is one of them stupid bugs that took me like 20,000 years to get, and now it's giving me them in abundance. Oh my god, I have a whole collection of those to pick up at some point. They patched the rate. Like, I got mine before they patched the rate, but they did end up patching the rate. So I was just really unlucky. Because, like, I think I caught mine, and then, like, about a week later they patched the rate, and I was like, great. But then I guess it felt more satisfying that I got it before they patched the rate. But now I just have loads. Like, I think it's like 26 in a chest. And then I have that one to go pick up at some point. So, yeah. I forgot about the Friday night at the inn. Okay, there's a hell of a lot this day. However, I also think I'm probably going to end it there, because I just saw the time. I didn't realise that it got so late. I have work tomorrow, so I probably should go to bed soon. Because it's nearly 11. So, oh god, I don't know what I just did. Okay, cool. I didn't know that was a thing. Oh no, yeah, I did. I thought I'd like just ruined something on my game then, and I was really scared. It was just the bumpers. Like, I accidentally hit the bumper against my microphone when I put my controller down. But yeah, put some music on whilst I look for someone to raid and stuff.